Welcome to Dave's Drama Diner. This is episode 159, and I am your host, Devious Dave Rose. Thank you for joining us here today. And let's first check on the audio levels. 159, and I'm sounding good. Very sexy, Dave, as always. And I got to quickly say that there might be some hiccups throughout the show. I recently rewired things and rearranged my studio, and the monitors are in new places, and the mic is as well. I got to make sure that all the system settings are at their maximum stuff. I'll check again. This is the shit you got to do when you're using Windows, but okay. Looks like we're good. As always, let's start off the show by showing our gratitude and appreciation for all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here today. And we have the one and only Sean's View Entertainment, and we also have Casey is Raw, who says, "You suck, Dave." Yes, I think that you wish I did. But regardless, let me just see the audio here. I don't want the mic too close to me. I think that you wish I did. But regardless, let me just see the audio here. I don't want the mic too close to me. I think that you wish I did. But shout out to Tiff in the chat. Let me just see the audio here. I don't want the mic too close to me. I think that you wish I did. But shout out to Tiff in the chat. Yeah, actually, this looks okay. This seems okay. Those are the hiccups I'm talking about. Again, I got the monitors closer, but they're still, I'm not liking their positioning, so I'm going to have to do something about that. But should be able to read the comments a lot better and be able to monitor things a little bit better. But yeah, that's the end goal. But yeah, let me know if I need to be facing the mic, because this is usually good if I'm not facing the mic, or if I'm too far away. But let me know, and shut the fuck up, Casey. Saying unprofessional, please. Look at what you do. A laptop, Casey. Seriously, a laptop. For shame. All right. So, welcome one and all, and I'm sure that many people will filter in. I guess I'm settled in for the night because there's going to be some Insomniac, and yeah, last episode was hilarious, and yeah, we had some good laughs, and it was a good time, and yeah, that's always the plan there. So, what do we have here? Well, this morning I woke up and there was this a new comment left on my video from yesterday. So let me bring it up to you guys. Hold on. There it is. Also, I'm going to show some of the 10 plus 10 videos that he's made, and it's good stuff, and apparently more's coming today, so that's pretty cool. All right, so this is what I found this morning. This is Jesse number 2 from Joe's show. Now, this guy, you look at him and you sort of get the vibe that he's probably on a list. He sounds like a gayer, like a gayer version of Jacob RP, and you look at him, and he's kind of also like what's his name, Rojas, Luke. Like he looks really greasy and gross. You know, you get that vibe, and just the shit that I've been told that he does on the show, disgusting, which we're going to be reviewing so that people can make up their own mind. And again, this is, a lot of people are saying this, more and more people are saying it, is that Joe surrounds himself with predators and pederasts, or maybe even pedos, um, and other, terms. So this guy here, Jesse number 2, leaves this message, and it says, all that comes out of your mouths. Great. I hate bad grammar. All that comes out of your mouths is, quote, his wife this, quote, this kid's that, or his kid's that, while you sit here with nothing. Time to grow up, kids. Armchair psychology at its finest. Now, I do find this comical, because I talked about a lot of stuff yesterday, and it was a chill hangout. It wasn't a diner, right? But this guy's a cultist. Now, look at this guy's such a fucking mark that he uses fucking Joe's logo, the shitty one. I made several good ones, and yeah, this guy he chose. Again, he always wants to be in control of everything, but he chose the shitty one that he made. And this guy uses it. Jesse number 2 uses that as his fucking logo. It's well, actually, you know what? Doesn't want to scare people off using his actual photo because and here's another thing that's comical about this nobody and so many other nobodies and it's not just that they criticize me, but they criticize other people like even Ken, who have worked with Joe longer than these people have ever been, in a relationship with him, and know him from behind the scenes, right? And these guys are totally clueless. They think, again, oh, I've been listening to you since I was a kid, and, all the fart jokes and cum and daddy and crap, and they obviously like it because they've got no father figure in their life. They think that, oh, I'm being called up to the majors and Joe's going to have me on his show and I'll defend him at every turn and I'll gargle his balls and I'll love him forever and ever because my real daddy didn't. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Oh, I didn't even have it on fucking camera. My mistake. My mistake. Now I gotta fucking adjust this shit. Yes, I know, Casey. Very unprofessional. All right, there you go. Time to grow up, kids. So again, somebody who never worked with him to the level that Joe or I did, has the gall to actually say, you can't criticize. Forget it. Like, obviously, that's bad enough to anybody. They say somebody watches Joe's show, or this has happened. They've watched Joe's show, then they stop watching. It's like, Joe, you're doing too much of this. You're doing too much of that. Like, as in, it's offensive to me. Like, the suicide jokes, I don't like. Can you, lay off on that shit? And other stuff, but serious stuff, like it's not necessary. It doesn't add to anything. Those people are just as right to criticize Joe on what he's done, or people who've donated and then just been shit on and then just discarded and thrown away. They have a right to fucking criticize Joe and speak about him. It just seems to be that my voice resonates. I don't yell, so I don't know if my voice is the loudest, but people hear me and people listen because clearly my words impact. And if they cause the cultists to come out of the woodwork, to come try and fail to criticize me or anybody else that would criticize Joe, is just clearly room level IQ. And I hear this guy's Canadian. Oh my God. Oh, man. They should take his citizenship and send him off, I don't know, Syria or fucking Pakistan maybe. Just leave him in the streets there. He can figure it out. There's also a lot of fags there, so he'd fit right in. The Afghanis make boys dance for them, and then they rape them. It's unfortunate. Many soldiers witnessed it and weren't allowed to do anything about it because they weren't really there to liberate the country. Apparently, the Taliban banned that shit. But regardless, and just me being able to just sidetrack a conversation and go to about war crimes and history and war is one of the many reasons, Jesse number 2, why I am so great. And that's just a statement. That's not self-embellishment or egotism, narcissism, or arrogance. It's just simple truth. I bring something that doesn't seem to be there. Like, actually, and it brings me back to what Danny MT said a long time ago, and I can't refute it. But like, it's just really well said. Is this, he says every show needs a Dave Rose, and I mean, what I bring is unique and different. And for whatever reason, it works with many people. But when it doesn't work, ooh boy, am I hated. But obviously, I touch several nerves, which is why we get the reactions that we see. So before we continue with this, I gotta address the chat here, so bear with me. I gotta move this mic. Oh, man, it's gonna take a bit for me to figure out where I'm gonna place the monitors. Be nice if I had a big screen that I could just mount to the wall. But no, I don't have a shed like Ken. Not yet. Shout out to Ken. All right, so back to the chat. So we've got Young Democrat in the chat. Don't know who that is. Dave Fears Joe. It's like you're basically just a propaganda. Well, you're too dumb. You're a useful idiot because all you're doing is parroting slogans. What? How? By what? I mean, it's just stupid shit like this. And it is comical that people will, these cultists will try to defend Joe when my simple words destroy the fantasy. And then when you get other people calling in and corroborating that and giving their own opinion too, because again, their opinion is, valid too when it comes to criticisms of Joe. He doesn't have a monopoly on speaking about him. So what else here? We've got Amy, Get Out of Here YR. Again, another account that I don't know. I'm running a show here. Jesse 2 is a hack, says Amy. Butterfly Lace in the chat. Hello. All right, so back to this here. And we're going to get to actual motion pictures, kids. So you'll be able to see it for yourself. There's also sound clips coming in. Incoming. Let me just do this here. Skibbity bop doo doo. Shout out to the 11 watching. I'm sure more people will filter in. It does have huge replay value. We're just out of the gate here. All right. So Time to Grow Up sort of fits on this whole idea that nobody can criticize Joe. They consider it juvenile, but look at what they do on their show. It's beyond juvenile. And it's just total hypocrisy and a lack of self-reflection. It's just, and self-awareness. It's I'd say it's incredible, but it's not. See, that's me. That's the real Dave Rose. The nice me actually thinking, well, maybe they'll smarten up. Maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they'll have one of those eureka moments. No, Dave, bad Dave. There are people that are just plain stupid, and, it's possibly a good idea to sterilize them to prevent the continuation of their line, and potentially their family as well should be sterilized. So, like, that's where we're supposed to be at. But and let's not make it a political speech for my future political party. But all right. So, and this is the funniest part. To me, this is the funniest part. Actually, we're going back. I'll get that in a second. But armchair psychology at its finest. Actually, it does kind of fit into that. So, armchair psychology at its finest. This fucking moron, and he clearly is, and people have told me he is and such. I've never really even looked into the guy. People have always, the Sparrows have always told me about him. I've seen clips, blah, 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 blah. But like, this guy's now throwing shade at me, the Drama Emperor. I was actually thinking of making a Drama Emperor today, but I was like, fuck it. I got this. Last time I made a Drama Emperor was forever. So to find it, I got to make the new settings, blah, blah, blah. But like, this guy has the gall to criticize me when, again, he thinks I'm making the entire show about Joe. More importantly, he's just ignorant of the fact that public criticism is perfectly acceptable. It's what makes, Western countries great. And more importantly, this guy thinks that he can actually speak, like, on the matter. After the history that I got, 16-time sailaway champion, Mr. Consistent, the Drama Emperor. I can't remember what other monikers I've got, but again, with the history, I was just talking about this yesterday. I think it was, of how long I've been here. And I was reminiscing with Jim, who I believe, just from talking to him, I think he may have gotten there maybe a little bit earlier than me. But like, it was around the same time. But like, he knows Joe from the earliest of days, before something's weren't, like, before Monetize This was Monetize This. I was there before Monetize This was Monetize This. So like, and again, all the work that I've done with Joe, and it goes apart from, working on shows and stuff. Was it like documentation? What else? Graphics, logos and just images and all that sort of thing. And, promotion of them, blah, 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 blah. So this guy, again, so arrogant to assume that he knows what I've provided, or maybe he's just being purposely difficult. Tiff in the chat says, he must be Joe's number one fanboy. He represents the JCS Army. Yeah. He's a mark, he's a fool, he's a retard, and I'm here to just expose you to him, and you can make up your own mind. But obviously, spoilers, euthanasia might be a good thing, or recommend running in traffic, but also the most intelligent man in the community, bar none. I have yet to see anybody else that comes close. I'll stand by those words. That comes close. That's not arrogance. That's not narcissism. That's just a plain fact. And I'm still waiting for someone to actually, verbally discuss it with me or confront me, however, and prove me wrong, or at least give me another example to look at, or to consider. Right? And he just, either he's plain ignorant or he really doesn't know who I am. And that's comical. With the record that's out there, and I leave my stuff up. And the people who talk to me and know me and who've interacted with me and seen the results of my work, they know what I'm talking about. Um, so this guy, again, is just low IQ. But the bigger concern, really, because there's a lot of low IQ people out there, a lot of them watch Joe, but this guy is, he's a cultist. He basically worships Joe, just like Tiff and others are saying. And these are the types of people that will totally believe lies, and also they live sad lives because they're looking at Joe as their daddy figure and are desperate to be on his show and will fight with other people and stuff. I mean, consider now what's going on. And Josh Lines. My bad, because I was thinking of Jim Keys, because that was a name that I think that was brought up yesterday. But Josh Lines, my bad, Josh. The difference was night and day. Like me and JB, having good chemistry there, but also good interaction with Joe. Rather than now, where it's just like everyone's vying for Joe's attention. They're not really interested in working with each other to make the show pleasurable. And, they got the bickering and the fights and stuff. And then you also have the very questionable characters that are there. But, yeah, to this. Armchair psychology at its finest. But that's the thing. I'm capable of doing it. And you don't have to be a psychologist to criticize Joe. Again, anyone who's dealt with him, watched him, interact with him, or worked with him is just as right to discuss it. Now, while you sit here with nothing, this guy doesn't know me. He doesn't know the life that I live. You know what I was actually doing before I got home? I had to go to church to speak to a priest and just figure out some volunteer spots, because they're looking for volunteers and stuff. And I'm a very skilled man and very intelligent, and even with understanding myself, they still have a lot of tasks. So we'll figure that out and all that. So. I've got a life. It's very fulfilling. I actually enjoy my job. I don't know if you're unemployed or something, or if you've got a job that you just hate, but I don't hate my job. I really much enjoy it. I like most of the people I work with. Some people I do hope, I know it's not nice to say, but perhaps it's good if God called them home. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not adding anything to this world, okay? And I live a fulfilling life. Like I was saying, my job is great. It's also fulfilling. My boss will do just about anything for me, which is great. I caught the eye of corporate multiple times. They love what I'm doing. And it's leading to more and more things. And I'm just really joyous. I don't remember if I think I talked about this yesterday and maybe on another episode, possibly the gratitude episode. But a priest at my church spoke during Advent. I think I talked about this yesterday, but spoke at Advent talking about the differences between joy, pleasure, and happiness, and how the pleasure and happiness can leave, but joy is, just stays in you. And I'm just constantly joyous, and I'm blessed. I've got a great family, got great friends, and not just on the internet, they're hermit, but actually outside, where that big fiery ball in the sky, the sun, where that thing is. So, and I've accomplished so much, and I've said this quite often, is that if I was to die tomorrow, I would be very content with my life. I feel I've contributed quite a lot. I'm happy. I'm living a great life, and the time I spend on the internet, is really for laughs, but people seem to love the way that I do things, which is why they tune in, right? And why you obviously felt it necessary to leave a very low IQ comment on my video. But you reflect also a big portion of the viewership of Joe. Low IQ, limited mental abilities, cognitive disabilities. There's a lot of people who you would say they must have ridden the short bus to school. A lot of people that watch Joe, right? So you're, like I was saying, you're a reflection of that community, and more importantly, it's your attempt to try to defend Joe, which is so pathetic, and you're coming to, like, you're bringing a knife to a nuke fight. But okay, I guess you're gonna have to learn. There's Josh in the chat. Sorry for calling you Jim. Well, it starts with a J, and it's got a vowel in there, something or other, right? How much did I miss? The beginning of the evisceration, the beginning of the verbal evisceration of Jesse number 2 from Joe's show. He's a current co-host, and from what I'm told, he should be, like, somebody should check his hard drive, sort of thing, that sort of discussion. So we're diving into that. This is how I always do it. We provide the greatest meals here at the diner. So we're going to bring them out, and they're going to be piping hot, and they'll be presented to you, the people, and you'll be able to enjoy them visually and audibly. Yeah, Sean's View listens to me. Yeah, Sean's View's been on my show a bunch of times. What do we got? I'll go back and listen to the beginning later. Yeah, we're just getting started, really. The Joker says, "Hello, Emperor. I see 2 comments on your live yesterday." Oh, now there's another one. Who knows? Somebody go check it out and let me know, what it says. Or maybe a sparrow can put it into the Discord. Little snip. But yeah, we'll definitely address any comments that are stated in a very stupid nature, which this comment certainly. And that I'm betting that's what's his name, Mr. Wrestling, I believe. He watches Ken. He doesn't like me, and he was born in Southeast Asia, or basically what I call a subcontinental or subcon. Basically disgusting people, street shitting, fucking demon worshipping, inbred. Look up the highest rates of inbreeding. It's basically that region of the world. Africa's high up, but they're the kings. And a lot of degeneracy, fucking animals and goats, and and also kids, pedophilia. They're big into that too in that region. But yeah, so and again, this guy really knows nothing about me. And it's funny because, I talk to a lot of people behind the scenes, and they know a lot about me because I'm obviously quite honest. And they would know that this is false. And but it's stupid to even say. It's stupid to even say because he doesn't know anything about me. But yeah, let's get back to this here. Just got a message on the old Discord. So I think that's what I was just asking for. Let's see if the sparrows have provided. Come on, jump to present, stupid Discord. Oh, this is nice. Hold on. All right. So quickly here, I'll read it. So comments to Jesse number 2. Yav Out with Cow says, "You are nothing but a Joe Cronin worshipping know-it-all drunk. Get lost." Casey is Ross says, Jesse number 2, you're just another blind Cronin's Kool-Aid drinker. Keep following Cronin all the way into the toilet. And apparently there was another comment. Porsche Paxi says, all I donate to Joe is coming from the government. I don't care. Yeah, so that's I guess the last one. Okay, so now the proof that we're going to present, and then we'll move on from this loser onto important matters like fucking 10 plus 10. But yeah, all right. So there's clips. That's right, audio clips. Well, I'll play them in the. Apparently, this is not chronological order, but come on, people. Sparrow's got to fly back and forth. They don't always bring the the first twig over and stuff. It's fine. It's fine. But I'm just letting you people know it might not be in chronological order, but still, this is just proof that's being presented. So again, this is for the people. This is what I was thinking also for doing the emperor because it's for you, the people. Yes, for you to judge and for you to punish. Yes, and also the court of public opinion, so that you may also shame these degenerate scum that are currently over there on that other channel. On the Onan channel. Got to mute myself because that's what he would do when he would read out Ken's name on his own show, even though he was working with Ken. So that was a little dig at him. Disgusting, gross, very petty, immature, childish, low IQ. But again, enough about Joe Cronin. Let's get to this first piece. Okay, so whatever. Let's keep going. I'll present. That sounded wrong. Let me present this information that has been provided to me. Clip it. Well, this says Bullfrog should be investigated ASAP along with YR, Jesse 2, and Glaze. Interesting. Oh, shout out to 10 plus 10 in the chat. He says, if you enjoy the content on my channel, I encourage people to donate to Dave or Ken. Joe had enough donos for the year. Yeah, we've got to play that video because you actually did the hard numbers. And you did the calculations, and I believe it was what you figured. I haven't watched it yet. We're going to watch it. I always like to be surprised. Again, I'm genuine. So I'm the realist, yo, as some people might say. I don't have a hat that says it, though. But basically, I'll let the people judge it, and I'll judge it for the first time as well. But yeah, you crunch the numbers for a month, and it's just, apparently it's crazy. So... yeah, we'll get to that after this loser here. So,
Joe,
I think this is a video. Well, this is. Oh no, it's a clip from Joe's show, but I might as well. I mean, well, the video is just the video, so it's just one image. I don't know if they were switching the camera on and off, or to different things during that show, but I'll just show you what part of the clip that I've got. Okay, you see as I see.
So Joe, I told the guys this, that I would only.
Oh, I heard this clip. This is disgusting, and this is the problem also that he's sort of goaded into this. Bullfrog is goaded into doing things that are wrong, but all these people surrounding him are taking advantage of a certifiedly retarded person, and they're making him do things that are just disgusting. They may be influenced by his actual intention, because there's always been that weird vibe with this guy. And more importantly, if his brother found out about it, he'd have him locked up. He'd have him institutionalized, guaranteed. So now listen to what he says.
He fucked my niece if the boyfriend was down with it.
Okay, so
oh my God! I told the guys this, that I would only fuck my niece if the boyfriend was down with it. Oh my God!
That's That's so weird, man.
That's not a joke. That's a statement.
Thank you. Thank you. So he
That
basically,
was the whole build-up?
ladies and gentlemen, the joke's not a joke anymore. He admits he would fuck his niece.
Wow.
No, I said I would be down with it. The boyfriend would be down with it. You know.
So you're not worried about if she... Wait, you're not even worried about if she...
Mr. Armchair Psychologist. I've been saying this forever, but repetition is a sign of a weak mind. You have to look no further than Bullfrog to see that.
He's down for it? Just as long as he's cool with it?
He never was.
Yeah, as long as he's cool with it.
Wow,
Yeah,
so I don't think that's called fucking her. I think that's called, like, hold her down tonight.
Like a nice little
Hold you
threesome.
down tonight.
Bullfrog, you are, I'm starting to realize what the fuck, you got a, oh boy, never mind.
Justin, you weren't here 2 weeks ago.
I wish Jen was here for this, though. I would love her reaction.
No. This fool admitted he walks on the sidewalk looking at people trying to get a fucking erection. This motherfucker, we've got to talk.
I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, you know.
Bullfrog does go treating.
No, so you get the joke that like I would be down with it if the boyfriend's cool with it. The threesome joke.
You're saying you would fuck your niece with her boyfriend.
There's still no joke here.
Now you're saying Jesse's right. Now you're saying you're gonna fuck your niece with her boyfriend in a three-way.
Yeah, this is all statements to be used against you in court.
Rose, he's overage.
Joe has the cleanest sound bites for the situation that you ignored for 10 years.
When we got raunchy there on Joe's show, we never went to this level. And even sort of baiting and goading Tommy, there was never this desire or actual instance of him being made to do something really gross and stupid. So there's that.
Rose, she's overage.
I don't give a fuck.
She's overage. She's overage as opposed to underage. See, this is the level of intelligence that we're dealing with when it comes to Bullfrog.
That's not the fucking point. You just fucking... Joe,
you know what's great is there's no joke, but we're still laughing.
I'm gonna need Joe to go back and get the clean sound bite he's been waiting for a fucking...
Oh, dude, that was cleaner than
violence, niece mafia.
God damn it!
Nothing but the niece.
Niece survived.
Niece survived too.
It's a niece day for a black wedding. What the fuck? Jeez.
Oh wow, I like how we all just sang 80s songs about his
you've got to.
I went White Snake, you
You
went
got another niece coming.
and now he's going Judas Priest.
Come on, fill the knee.
But yeah, so I would definitely bang her if the boyfriend was cool with it. You know, nice little
You
threesome.
said that. How many clips does Joe need?
Bang your knee.
Oh damn!
Why aren't you win? You win. Oh fuck!
No, it's gotta be living on an. It's living on a niece.
Oh no, I think bang your niece is fucking.
Really? How about Twisted Sister? She's not gonna take it.
Oh my god. Okay, now this is a great bitch. This is a great bitch. It's all 80s songs. Fucking you give me the bad name.
Fucking money for nieces.
I mean,
Shout out to Fist Love in the chat.
I love, I always did like threesomes, so.
I guess so.
Oh my god.
So,
Run to the knees.
Maybe you should be chemically castrated.
So, Jesse,
She'll be running for her life.
Well, and then obviously we know, Jesse in the 90s with Nirvana, they came in with Smells Like Niece Spirit. You know, and
No, dude, if you know like the Wicker Man song, your niece will come.
no, she was, no, my niece will come, my niece will come harder.
Oh my god.
And nobody's trying to stop this discussion.
No, my niece will come harder.
Niece, oh god damn it. Dude,
How about like a niece by Audio Slave?
Oh god damn it.
Welcome to the niece. November niece.
Oh my god.
Live and let niece.
The niece who sold the world.
We are the yellow niece. You're the yellow niece.
Bro.
The yellow niece is Chinese.
There's fucking so many songs you can
Pictures of niece.
Fuck. Fuck it up.
I told you you would like it, Jesse.
But what,
We can do aqua niece.
Honestly, it was everything after your joke statement that was funny.
Yeah, you started something, Bullfrog. Now you got something going here.
This is good. I love the fucking 80s songs, and I just making songs. That's great. Bullfrog, cause I can't wait till someday she hears this shit. She's just gonna fucking punch you in the
Nobody
face.
thought of fucking Skid Row, 18 and niece.
Oh god damn it. Oh, dude, I wouldn't have thought of that. Yeah, that's great.
Oh my god.
Oh god, scratch nieces.
Oh my god.
Cat
Sweet niece.
Cat scratch nieces. Cat scratch nieces.
Queen.
So again,
Another niece bites the dust.
Joe, we heard Joe just like a little while ago, just I think, but like he's just letting them go at it, and it's just like this is your show, right? You're crying about donations. You're not doing anything to make it any good. You just have these fucking losers on, and this is the content that you've got.
Like Queen.
Oh yeah, there we go. Another bites the niece does.
Another one bites the knee sounds better. I like it.
Oh,
Somewhere Ghost is fucking coughing up a fucking Reese coat.
underneath this. Dun, 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 dun.
Somewhere Ghost is coughing up his fucking monster right now from hearing this, hopefully.
Heart-shaped niece.
Oh fuck.
This is hard to listen to.
You fuck me like a bullfrog.
Rhyme of the ancient niece.
Her
pussy
looks just like a That's 2 minutes of song names for involving the
Fucking
niece.
head like a niece. She gets
You just took it out of my fucking
No.
Oh my god.
Niece as a whole.
Yeah, there's got to be a better way to do it. But
Don't
you
like
want
your
to fuck me like a bull? Oh god, I can't figure that one out. God damn it.
Wasted away again and niece a real
Listen for my niece and her boss.
Welcome to a bunghole. She got no fuck.
This is almost
Fuck
like
yeah.
Bridges. Didn't Leah go to the high school with him?
Who?
Mikal Bridges. He's now the champion.
Mikal.
NBA.
Why do you keep coming here and leaving? She heard the niece stuff and she's just like, whoop, gotta go.
No Mikal faggotry tonight, man.
Devil nieces.
Fuck you, guys.
Fuck you, Joe.
Bro, he would get in on this niche shit. It would take him forever to say the song, but you know he'd be fucking.
Yeah.
Smoke on the nieces.
Nieces after midnight.
Yeah, check
Or
all
a great
their
one
hard
by
drives.
Kiss. Detroit,
Oh,
Mean
God.
City.
Niece it up. Niece it up.
Frog of thunder.
We could do a few of them. Fuck. Fucking man in the niece instead of man in the mirror.
Oh shit. Fucking roll all night. Yes. Niece all night. Yes.
Niece in the box.
Niece in the
I'm the niece with the box.
please.
So, Joe, did you win any money tonight?
And this is what that retard Jesse is defending. Jesse too. This is, this show, these people. That's what he stands for. Okay, so this is another clip.
So sick of having.
Okay, it's a clip. It's not as long, thankfully. Doesn't really show. Hold on. There we go.
To do this for everybody.
Yeah, why does Jesse have to do all this stuff?
Because nobody else has the guts nor the faith.
Nobody
Everyone thinks they have
mean-
balls. Everyone thinks they got this, they got that, they got God. They don't have shit.
Nobody's got the fucking.
But that's the thing. That what do you mean? No, nobody has shit. Like, again, who are you to talk about things that you don't know about? I know we're talking about Jesse 1 now, but like, you don't, Jesse, we haven't spoken in years. Again, you have your tantrums like a child and just cut people off. You did that to Casey. And you cut yourself off from the world, so you don't really know what's going on with anybody. And again, the fucking new age bullshit is obviously eating up what he had for a brain. So he again thinks his bowls and his fucking crystals and shit and his way of thinking somehow are give him divinity and superior morality over others. And obviously we just heard him going for 8 minutes making up new names and encouraging the discussion of Bullfrog fucking his niece. Okay, so you're part of that, but so you have no moral standing whatsoever. Let's continue.
You think you are God, fucker?
New York has
people don't have to. People don't have to have the money.
Jesse number one is
person.
clearly
Everybody
like
can
under
do
something
it
or on
together.
something.
Like, that's the thing.
And he's
People
like,
can do it.
So Garguts is now you have Jesse going. You have this new other guy talking. Garguts, perfectly fine. Is it so difficult to comprehend that this isn't conducive to listening and that it obviously makes it for a bad show? And again, between the people that are on there right now, it can't hold a candle to what I was on. So Jesse number 2 can criticize, but I was on during the golden age. We talked about that yesterday. I've been talking about it for a long time, and people agree. When I was on, I knew what to do. I knew how to, run a conversation, and people enjoyed it. So you have no ground to speak on. Let's continue.
Together,
pushing this
people
whole-
can actually, like, you don't have to. No, it doesn't have to all be on one person. Like, it doesn't
Yeah,
have
but
to
no
all be on
one's
Tanner. It
telling
doesn't
you
have to
to,
be all on
Jesse.
Joe.
No one's telling you to do it. Not even Joe is telling
nobody
you to
is.
do it. You want to do
No,
it,
they're not.
but then you want to bring some fucking strings attached, and you want to push
Nah.
everybody else to follow
It'll
your
be fun.
weird fucking horoscope
'Cause it'll be fun.
bullshit. Nobody's in
It
the
will be
fucking
fun.
mood for it tonight.
Aw, that's
What?
too bad.
Everyone's in a weird mood. Everybody's all over the place. They
I'm
don't know
not.
what
I'm in
they
a
want.
great mood.
I kind of feel.
Yep,
You know what?
catch up.
I'm actually all right
I'm
too,
feeling
even though I'm
good.
not. I'm not all right, but I'm
Tanner
all right.
pissed me off.
Let's go.
Oh my God. So is it bipolarism now? Like, it gets so tiring. It gets so tiring to hear this, because it's been going on, and Josh talked about it yesterday. It's just, you have that constant sort of woe is me. I'm downtrodden, and pity me, but help me though. I'm doing the money thing with my fingers right now. But help me out monetarily, if you know what I'm saying. But the woe is me thing, like the whole emo shit, dude. The whole emo shit, like, it's not the 90s no more. It's not edgy to be like painting your nails black as a male, and wearing dark clothes and looking sullen. just should I use fucking Jesse 2's line from his comments that he left earlier? Grow up, kids. See how that works, Jesse 2? You're a hypocrite and a retard. Let's continue. What's the next one we got? Tizite. Oh, that was Ghost that said that Jesse thinks he's God. It's kind of weird. I didn't recognize him, but yeah, that's funny. Ghost saw it, and he did mention it. So apparently, Jesse gives Joe $300 to continue his online slot addiction. So let's
Looking at it.
Let's cue this up here so you guys can again see that this is what is happening from his show.
Well, I mean, Jesse, you know, for his benefit, he might not be able to see it all.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. See, everybody forgets.
All right.
So
All
nine.
right, my bad, Jesse. I'll do.
What's the next one here? This is 18 minutes later, and it's again.
Us doing that, like I said, when you chose to come here and help me out, like that was like that was a big step for us. So
the thing just keeps going.
Crazy. Now I'm getting the hang of it, but it's still a pain in the ass a bit because when the power goes out, I have nothing. I realize I have ghosts, so I'm
When the
okay.
power goes out, Gargut fights the.
When the power goes out.
What's the next one here? Bullfrog acting like a child wanting to talk to Joe. So let us play this.
Joe, what kind of paint you use? Did you use
Hang on, wait. I was literally talking to this. No, you wait. No, let me fucking talk, please.
I'm giving Joe some updates on the Carolina.
No, it's my fucking turn.
Wait, dude, I want to listen about the paint. I'm sending Joe some new updated.
All right, I'm fucking done.
Okay. Jesse is flying someone out. This feeds into what was also discussed. So it's not all about you, Jesse, too, by the way. You're going to have to put your desperation on hold while I just, go in and out as I discuss the Jessies and Joe. A lot of J's. What do we talk about here? So, Bullfrog acting like a child. Those messages distracted me. I apologize. I'm not even going to look at it. I was getting to a fucking point. Okay, just keep fucking messaging. Keep fucking messaging. Bullfrog acting like a child, wanting to talk to Joe. Jesse is flying. Oh, so this basically was Joe said something about he no longer wants to be involved with people who associate with evil people. And that was sort of like, and I guess it was financially. I can't remember exactly. I remember the clip sort of. But yeah, Joe was saying he didn't want to associate with that. And we were guessing, I was guessing. I was like, is he referring to Garguts? Is he referring to to Jesse? Well, somebody else said Jesse. It wasn't me. But I was wondering if it was Garguts. But yeah, so anyways, let's play this.
You sure it's round two, Joe?
That's what the chat says.
Come on.
That's fuck.
Stop.
Oh, I just lost. Well, I guess fuck. I lost $300 tonight.
God damn it.
And I had to give Garguts $500 the other night. I'm negative 2,000 in 2 days. This is crazy.
He's running a scam on you, Jones. Get that
Well,
shit.
he's running a scam on Jesse, but I don't know.
Where's those chemo clips
Yep,
at?
the second. Yeah, they just set the second round.
Yeah, it's okay. Jesse has like fucking evil people flying out to him that he's giving money to, so it's like, you know, they're gonna kill Jesse this week.
That Jesse is really, really, really off the fucking rockers, dude. Yeah, we don't want to like say anything on the shows when he's on, because like, you know,
he's gonna be a bag of bones in a couple of days, probably, from terrible people that used to, you know, be around.
Really?
He's putting his
what?
Just, I don't even know. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know. Good luck. But you know, Garguts will die.
Why are always overreacting? You got Joe basically melancholy, I guess. Just he's full emo mode, you know. It's fucking. What's his name? Can't remember. Sorry. I smoked a joint before this. Regardless. But I got different weed, which I haven't cracked open yet, so I'll be a lot more animated in the future.
Die of cancer, so it's okay.
No way.
Wait, he's flying people that used to be on your show.
No, it's not that. It's
Sorry, let's rewind, because
a bag of bones in a couple of days, probably, from terrible people that used to, you know, be around.
Really?
He's putting his
what?
Just, I don't even know. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know. Good luck. But you know, Garguts will die of cancer, so it's okay.
No way.
Wait, he's flying people that used to be on your show.
No, it's not that. There's some former viewers of the show that he might be in. I don't know. He's gonna be killed. He's gonna be killed by somebody.
Okay. This is labeled Bullfrogs. Oh, it's a Bullfrog. This is a description I'm given. Bullfrog N-word meltdown. Well, we're not, we're not shy on playing any sort of clip because we go for the truth. But Bullfrog doing this has been enabled by Joe, and it's sort of what's the term? Plausible deniability is, it. How can I put this? Basically, Joe's not responsible for Bullfrog. He's a grown adult, so any hate backlash that would be directed to Joe if he said it gets directed to Bullfrog, and he can always say, "Well, I'm not involved, but the guy's a retard and stuff," But keeps his hands clean, sort of thing. But all right, let's. How long is this? 30 seconds? Sure.
Fucking
Every
server.
time I go
You
to
guys
talk,
literally-
you start screaming. Every time I talk.
You guys are literally fuck you nigger, Sam fucking nigger, I hope you fucking die, Sam fucking nigger. Fuck you guys. You literally fucking Sam fucking niggers. Fucking assholes. You fucking pricks. I hope all y'all fucking die.
Bullfrog, I'm gonna kill your niece in front of you.
And Joe, the Bullfrog telling on YR.
Wire, Joe, tell Wire to stop at this. You're over here accusing people. Bro, I am getting tired of you, Wire, calling me
YR, telling Bullfrog. All right, so we get to actual clippity clips. 4 hours, 3 minutes, and 19 seconds. All right, let's. That's not where it's supposed to go. What are you doing? Shh, no. I gotta fix these. Again, I've got to also change the positioning of the desktop settings, where again the screens have to flow into each other. It's technical stuff, but I've got to move tabs around on my browsers, on my different screens, and skibbity bop doo doo. We'll make that prime and proper. Yeah, sure, why not? Transition. Actually, before we do that, I just want to check one thing. So 4 hours, 3 minutes, 19 seconds. Jesse asks Joe how much money he needs for the slots and gives it to him. Hold on. Well, it was suggested I played this before the slot stuff that I just played, but whatever. Let's do it to it here. Where is that window? And okay.
$1,000. And I was just like,
God
yo,
damn
that's
it.
not even.
You could also see the people who are there. For you, the people, you can see who associates with them. How about that? Here's basically a list of communists and degenerates, derelicts, and all other type of refuse. Let's continue.
Worth it. I was like, I should just tell Joe right now.
Joe, how much do you want for slots? How much do you need, rather?
$2 million
For sluts.
No, I'm just kidding. For sluts. Tell him to
everybody.
What?
Tell him to send the. Tell him to send.
I'm not talking about him.
See, again, why is it so difficult to not talk over each other? I mean,
We're talking about
I'm talking about me. I'll fucking do it because clearly nobody else has the fuck.
Oh, Jesse. Shout out to JR for the third in the chat. Welcome, good sir.
Fucking balls to do anything around here.
Santa's gonna send money?
I don't think. The thing is, he just doesn't have money. That's all it is. He just says that.
I don't care about him. I want to play slots with my friend, bitch.
All right, send it. All right, throw. I'm just saying. I don't.
Money?
Bro, even with a concussion, I'm gonna drink whiskey. Like, let's just make that happen.
Right now, Joe. I'm on.
Listen to the guy who's talking. It is Jesse too. Okay, I proves my point. And what I suspected. But so we've got Joe. I'm going to rewind. I'm Mr. Armchair Psychologist. How about the most intelligent man in the community who can see the smallest little thing that basically opens a huge cavern to who and what you are? And it's so easy for me to break anybody down. But you're obviously you're like just trash. So it's very easy. Very easy. Joe starts to respond. He's still talking. He hasn't concluded what he was going to say. And you already got this clown. And again, clowns, people who laugh but don't wear the makeup, should really just go live in a circus and start using that makeup because they just laugh because they're fucking low IQ. This guy's laughing while Joe's still talking, and before Joe even finishes it, he starts to provide his viewpoint. First of all, bad etiquette. If he's your friend, then very disrespectful. In fact, it's disrespectful even to a stranger. And just no self-awareness. You're on a show. You're sharing, that space with other people. You got somebody that leads the show, is the boss. And when he's talking, maybe, just maybe, you want to not say things and ruin the show. But more importantly, you're talking over other people. So now it's difficult not just to listen to hear one person. Now it's difficult hearing two people. So it's showing your low IQ. You are, again, well, we're going to dig down and tell the people what kind of person you are genetically, because it's going to be we're going to break it down to the genetic molecular level. How about that? And I can, because I'm the most intelligent man in the community. But we'll talk about physiognomy once we get you on fucking camera. But yeah, so there's that. Let's continue.
On the sixth drink, you better catch
If
up.
anybody wants to go in, like Ghost or anybody, let me know. But I'll fucking just tell me, like, what's a good minimum to fucking get a decent slot spin?
450.
4,050.
Is that right?
450. You take 250. You fuck around. You find out. If nothing works, you go in reserve.
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around and find out.
No, I'm talking about to actually get a good spin. Like, you know, what are we talking? Like, if it's not 1,000, would it be like 500?
I mean, no.
I'm not gonna sit quiet anymore. We're not blowing 250 on one spin. We're splitting it up.
Excuse me, but if I fucking do this, it's my.
Jesse. Excuse you, but if you fucking put $400 into one spin and it doesn't show up, then Joe's gonna kill his family.
Isn't that so sad for you,
Jesse? Jesse too.
Joe's gonna.
So what is his? What's his bag, baby? What's his bag? Like, what's his malfunction? What's going on here? Why is he? And also, you know, is Jesse faking it? Is he faking the donations? People have brought these questions up. I believe now even 10+10 has started talking about that. But this, you know, the Sparrows have brought that to me, and that whole discussion on the super secret server. Don't tell anyone. It just, they swirl. And, you know, it got me thinking, just, well, I've got nothing to go on particularly. But, you know, the thing is, though, hunches do lead to things, right? Intuition is a real thing. And when eventually you follow it until its conclusion, eventually you start to figure things out. A lot of Sparrows have figured things out. I mean, especially in regards to Paxi, for example, and others. Excuse me. One more. There we go. So yeah, that leads to another discussion. Why am I saying that? Well, Jesse's not bothered. If maybe he's got money to do it. Maybe it's not real, because Joe again compartmentalizes between co-hosts and stuff. When I was working with him and Jesse was and Ken was, like, we'd find out about things that he didn't really want to share with us, but it's just like, but you're sharing it with Jesse, and it would be better if we all knew about this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like, just, man, the guy is just so controlling and desperate to control the narrative. But I've experienced that, and Ken and other, again, people can speak on their own about this, but again, they say the same things that I do. So really, what I say cannot be dismissed, nor will it. But the criticisms of others who have also worked intensely with them will not be discredited or dismissed, because it's on the fucking record with multiple people. It's like multiple people witnessing a crime. Okay? It's a very easy open and shut case. Done. So, just trying to keep up with the chat as well there. 10+10 says, before the 13K, Jesse was dropping other huge numbers. Let me continue on here. But yeah, the whole issue is that he's getting bothered by Jesse donating money. for Joe's gambling addiction, which other people are saying, and it does seem to be. I mean, if it's real, but okay, it is real because I've seen the evidence that site exists. That he's basically he's actually gambling money. He's actually gambling money that you put into the fucking online casino, and he's doing that. But the real part is like what's coming from who, and it's very obfuscated for a reason. The guy doesn't want. That's why he wants the Cash App stuff, because that apparently is a donation and you don't get taxed on it. And he doesn't have to report it, although it's sort of coming in. I don't know. I don't. I've got to look into that. The legality of sending money to another person specifically to gamble. Well, I would think that if they were underage, I'd love to check out the legality of that. If they were underage, send Joe Cronin money specifically for gambling. Is that a crime? Like a kid, I don't know. I can't really say. It's like a kid saying, okay, here's some money, buy me a pack of smokes. But it kind of is sort of like a kid at the racetrack saying, okay, here's some money, bet it on this horse, and I'll split the earnings with you. That's, I'd have to look into that, but intriguing, yes. Most intelligent man in the community, because I can grasp these abstract type thoughts there, Jesse, too. And you're freaking out about a guy spending or not spending his money, but you're freaking out, dude. You're freaking out. Oh yeah, 10 plus 10. Hold on, before I do that, I'd say Casey's Ross says, and yeah, I'm missing a bunch of comments. That's cool. Casey Ross says, Cronin's rats are watching the stream. Hi, guys. Of course they are. Obviously, Jesse watched my stream. So, Jesse, too. And I know Joe Cronin, the man himself, watches. The cult leader. I know he watches. I've seen things, clips sent to me that show an acknowledgement, sort of a recognition of what I said on my stream. And he adjusts accordingly. That's a fact. People have seen it as well. So I'm just stating that. 10 plus 10 says, Paxi is half YR, half Joe. Played by both of them. Once I called out Z-Pain and Paxi, the next day they created channels and commented on my videos. Like clockwork. Like fucking clockwork. Like the mainstream media. It's hilarious when shit like big things happen in politics and stuff, and things are brought to light, you instantly see a bunch of fake accounts generated, and they use the same sort of argument and talking points, going to somebody who really just brought up that stuff and raised a good point. And this is like fucking clockwork. Specifically you. That's how you know. That's how you know. So, well played, 10 plus 10. You revealed them. Indeed, yes. Your drama emperor truly sees greatness and will always acknowledge it, unlike Joe, who, again, Dave Rose, he's dead. Well, actually, no, he'd stop the show if my name gets out. But what happened to, Tommy NC? Oh, he's dead. JB, he's dead. So, shout out to Bullsy in the chat. There's so much. You know what? You guys have fun with the chat for the time being. I got huge replay value, and I can always watch it again and pay attention to all the witty and factual comments that you said in the chat, but I will be only catching a few as I need to concentrate on playing the clips and proving my point. And I'm doing a fucking great job already, and we just got started. Ooh, yeah.
to kill his family.
Jesse too. I think you're gonna be taken out next. I gotta tell you, you're right behind Tanner on the negative Nancy list. Listen, drop two. All right, let's go. Drop $2,000. Let's do it, guys. Get $2,000 over here.
Oh my God.
Let's go. Make it happen.
Everybody is such a fucking.
Where's come on, Paxi, drop 1,000. We want $2,000. Let's go. We'll spin $2,000.
I'm so sick of having to do this for everybody.
Yeah, why does Jesse have to do all this stuff?
Because nobody else has the guts nor the faith.
That's plain guilting people into trying to donate, but it's done so wrong. Like, if you wanted to nefariously convince people to donate money, you can do a lot, a better job than that. Let's say that. And I'm not endorsing or condoning, doing it, but it's just like, that's a weak, half-assed measure that you're applying there, Jesse. It's not going to work. If you really want to play these rubes, it's extremely easy. Extremely. But Joe's a carny, but he's not he doesn't have the intellect of a fucking European aristocratic banker. Okay? Those that know. But like there's a difference of intelligence that defines, possible avenues. Let's get back to this.
Everyone thinks they have balls. Everyone thinks they got this, they got that, they got God. They don't have shit.
Nobody's got the fucking.
Well, this is some of the stuff that was clipped. Yeah, Jesse acting like a god, and Ghost calls him out.
Money. You think you are a god, fucker?
New York has
people don't have to. People don't have to have the money.
Number one is clearly
everybody
under something or on.
Yeah, let's everyone talk over each other. And I remember working with Joe before JB got there, where there was times where they would have, and I think even with JB, but like there'd be times where people shouldn't have been on there. Just take the call, make it quick, move along. And it just got terrible, and we would keep telling him, there's way too many people on the show, everyone's talking over each other. I believe we were using Skype at that point. Yeah, we were. And it was just difficult to understand, to hear, to discern. And all it was is he just wanted to have too many retards on this fucking show. I made a meme back in the day where I took actually, I had to make this with Photoshop. You didn't have no AI. Where on a tombstone I put monetize this, rest in peace, 2014 to I think it was like 2017 or something, 16. But yeah, and like I would say, the cause of death was too many stupid people talking over each other on the show. So nothing's changed. It's also, you keep winning when you play my game. Nothing's changed. When you watch the old stuff and you compare it to now, nothing has changed. It's all the same. Nothing's changed. There were, again, shining moments. But again, at the regular, when he's not surrounded by talent, look at what you got. But when he is, it all shines. So, but things have changed. Things have changed, and he's not as passionate as things are before. He's very sour, resentful, and bitter of the past, but he refuses to accept responsibility for his actions, which is why he continues to be the woe is me thing, that I'm the victim and we don't talk about those people. I'm a sad little emo, because he can't accept that he was the one that caused those problems. And again, it's like 32 different co-hosts. I can't remember if that's the exact number, but I remember I think Arusha and Chu made a list of all the people that went through, many of them being co-hosts, or just people that would be on calls, I guess we got to separate that way. Co-hosts and people that were on the call, because there were some people that would call in and they'd be allowed to hang out, but they sort of they didn't take the job of the co-host and manage the direction of discussion. They were there to hang out, maybe add a few things, and respond when they got brought into conversations. So yeah, there's that too. The two different things. Let's get back here.
Together, like that's the thing.
And
People can do it together. People can actually you don't have to. No, it doesn't have to all be on one person. Like
yeah, but no one's telling you to, Jesse. No one's telling you to do it. Not even Joe is telling
nobody
you.
is.
You want to do it,
they're not.
But then you want to bring some fucking strings attached, and you want to push everybody else to follow your weird fucking horoscope bullshit. Nobody's in the fucking mood for it tonight.
Oh, that's
What?
too bad.
Everyone's in a weird mood. Everybody's all over the place.
Yeah, we played this portion. 10 plus 10 says, I don't hate anyone, just pointing out what is happening. The guy is legit dropping massive bombs, but Joe shits on them. Yeah, there's no interest, it seems.
I'm not. I'm in a great mood.
I kind of feel, you know what?
Slots matter.
Doesn't matter rich or poor, you can drop any.
Arizona Jesse.
I think my family bloodline is Northern Ireland.
No, it's just one stick. It's just a tree with no branches. Seems to be that's your family line. All right, I believe we got to the clip. Yeah, that we needed to get to. Might want to. Apparently this is. Hold on, I might have played this, but let's listen.
Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket for 2 weeks, and I'll do it for you.
Oh no, this is what is this? This is who Joe might have been talking about. It's Garguts. He's talking about visiting Jesse again for 2 weeks. Go to 4 hours, 47 minutes, 17 minutes, or 17 seconds. I think it's already timestamped. Yeah. Yeah. And I do appreciate the sparrows with the timestamps. Let's play it.
What do you mean? You're 2 weeks. You have fucking chemo.
After my chemo, because it's gonna take 2 more weeks to fucking get my chemo.
But then you have to go back to get more chemos. Wait, are you being serious right now?
Yeah, I'll just go for 2 weeks, and I'll fucking help you plan some shit. The fuck?
I mean, I'm down for that. I mean,
why the fuck not? I want to fucking hang on my book. I want to put you under the floorboards again.
I just feel like it'd be fucked up. You got two fucked up people. Like, you're fucked up, I'm fucked up, and we got to do it ourselves. Shit, I'm down though.
All right, we'll figure it out after this. I'm down.
I mean,
So Jesse's still fine with Garguts, even though the guy stole money from him and he kicked him out, and he was obviously very pissed. I mean, I played it on my videos, on my reviews, but the guy was just yelling, doing a show in Jesse's spare room, and like Jesse came in and he was talking all low but like angry because he was like just about to pounce the guy, and he was like, "You're gonna keep the volume down, blah blah blah," and like, he warned him about it, like to the point where I believe he ended up cutting the power to that room. No, I don't believe. That's what I remember. The circumstances around it are a little fuzzy. It was a while ago, but yeah, basically I think Jesse went in a couple of times, but he warned Garguts, and then eventually he just cut the power, and Garguts was left there in the dark. It was still, I guess he was on his phone, so it had its own battery, but it's still transmitting, or the laptop, but then he was all sad after that. But again, huge replay value if you look it up. Should be somewhere in my archives, but I can't remember what fucking drama diner that was, or if that was it was probably a drama diner. I haven't done Drama Emperor in a long time. Anywho, let's. This is funny. Mendoza says, "Imagine bashing your show on another show. Sad all love." You don't sound very intelligent, but I've got a show to do. Let's continue.
Let's see what's going on Wednesday when I get my chemo.
Yeah, and I'll talk to you more off air because I might have somebody else coming to see what's up. I didn't know you were. That's a lot of. Well, no,
I'm still flyable proof. That's what this new chemo that's doing. Acedrus will let me. It only attacks my cancer. It doesn't attack my entire body, so I can still fly and shit.
Well, yeah, I figured that. I just didn't know if you'd want to.
Or I could take a train.
It's probably
that
more
probably
expensive.
gets you to Palm Springs. Yeah, which is about the same. Yeah, well, I mean, it's about the same as the fucking airport would be.
I'd probably rather take a train. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Motion sickness kind of sucks.
I mean, honestly, like the ones like that, like the ones I got here, these need to be planted in the next week. So I'm gonna if I don't get help, I'm gonna just. But I'm keeping them in the house, and because it's slowing down the growth. Like they're waiting. I'm even icing them down and shit. Things like that. That's why these are staying.
I told you.
These are literally like a week old, and they're not even dying yet. Because I'm keeping
closer to where the leak was, just in case the leak happens again.
Huh?
And there'll be the leak.
And where's Joe? Where is Joe? Where is Joe? He just disappears. And it's so evident that he's lost the desire to fucking do shows. He's lost that total desire. And he just allows people to do things that really, to me, I mean, I'm listening to it, doesn't make it enjoyable. And it certainly doesn't compare to back in the day. So I guess I'll do it in this order. I'm not going to jump around. I'm just scrolling through catching up on my Discord. So I'm not catching up, but I'm going to the points where the stuff has been posted, and this came in between the other information that was dropped, all the clips and blah, blah, blah. So this is 10 plus 10, talking about today. So we'll see what is planned, but I hope it's, I don't know, I hope it's a nice longer video or something, but yeah, maybe we'll get that. So here we go, and action.
I am not gone. I've just been watching. Wow. I have lots to say. Saturday.
I can't remember what he made my AI say to him, as in like refer to him like strange suit guy or something. I thought it was hilarious. But yeah, it's smart comedy too. Like there's a lot of levels here. Huge memory. Like this guy's been around for a while and knows stuff. And remember stuff. That's a big thing. Because so much has fucking happened. I love it actually when someone reminds me of something that happened. It's like, holy shit, that's right. And we had such a great time, or we laughed our asses off, or, this piece of shit fucking learned his lesson and we never heard from him again. Like, stuff like that. So, here we go. But yeah, that was the announcement. That came in between all the other stuff. Yeah, there's a few other things. But since we're still on the whole 10 plus 10. There's a video. Let me just skibbity bop. And there we go.
Back to the last 30 days. And
no, see, I know it's the host of the Twilight Zone. You made again, you made a video, one of the longer ones where the chef Dave found I think it's when he broke into the diner, but he found him and he's like, well, yes, Mr. Strange Man or something. I can't remember what it was, but I know who it is. I love the old Twilight Zone, man. Fucking, there's such great episodes, and I grew up on black and white TV. Fact, and there's a lot of great shows that I've watched, like Our Gang / The Little Rascals in black and white. That's a childhood staple for me. It fucking, oh man, it was amazing. Even back then, just, Saturday morning, I believe it was, and we'd wake up really early and fucking, I think it was like 6:30 in the morning, fucking sneak out to the TV and watch cartoons, at least until fucking, I don't know, I think it was 9 or 10, and then we were kicked out of the house. And Gen X, don't come back, you come back for lunch. Maybe I'll give you, you'll get a sandwich and then you can eat it outside. Or here's a meal inside, but right back out, and don't come back until the lights come on. So that's how we ran. Anywho, I wasn't able to shout him out earlier, but Dr. Earl, thank you for joining us. And yeah, Rod Sterling. Serling, sorry. That's Mendoza. He says, this guy reviews Joe's show like SmackDown or Raw. Sad. Dave's got no content or motion. CL tonight, JCS for life. But I do. You've never see another ignorant individual, they're NPCs, low IQ, who haven't tuned into, say, my Kerbals, where I talk about actual real science, okay, because I actually am intelligent enough to know about the topic. I enjoy it, and I enjoy talking to other people about it. And I do a damn good job when I do. There's the cooking, for example. Have we seen anything else like that in the community? Have we seen even Joe do anything like that? We've seen him pour water over his head. Should I do that? Should I do that? Mendoza! Should I just, be on camera and just pour water on myself? Is that, the thing, or have we moved on? That's 2016, man. It's 2026. Maybe grow up, kids. Shout out to Jesse, too, you fucking faggot. Archer Psychology. Hilarious, man. Hilarious. Shout out to MK3 Kratos in the chat. He my brethren. Oh, bam. 6956 in the chat. It's been a while since we've seen the man himself. Thank you so much for joining us here on Dave's Drama Diner, episode 159. Be sure to look in the description of the video to see the menu. I shouldn't be needing to remind you, but not directed at you, Bam. I'm just on the radio vibe here. Radio announcer vibe. Casey Kasem with the top 10. And he says, go watch that garbage, Mendoza. Your life must be horrible if you think that is entertainment. Yes. I guess, you know what? That's a great point. That's really good inflection. Let's take Indians, for example. If you grow up in India and all you're surrounded by is shit, and you've never experienced the first world, shit and scamming, if that's all you experienced in India, shit, scamming, fucking atrocities, demon worship, then of course you'd think it's good because you have nothing to compare it to. Great point. Kratos, I shouted out Kratos, didn't read his comment. My bad. Little Rascals was amazing in black and white. That was such a great crew. Yeah, just great childhood memories. Dr. Earl says Abbott and Costello were great as well. Wasn't really into them as a kid, but I saw the one where I think it was Frankenstein, when they met Frankenstein. So, but that was a good memory because I remember this was summertime. My local elementary school, the one I was going to, I can't remember how old I was. Maybe I was 6 years old. but it was the summertime. They cleared out the, like, obviously there's nothing going on, but like they had a gymnasium auditorium type thing, lined up seats, gave out popcorn, and played old black and white horror movies on the projector screen, because you had the projector, like, the old reel-to-reel thing. What wasn't reel-to-reel? You know what I'm saying. That sticks with me. It was such a great memory. It was like a marathon. Like, I bet, my parents loved it because I think they were, I don't know if they stayed there. I was dropped off and I was picked up. I remember that. But basically, I was fixated on the screen watching all these old black and white horror movies. The Universal monsters, basically all those movies. Great times. Thank you for. I appreciate that. Thank you for reminding me. I'm the most intelligent man in the community. I've got a great memory, but like, there's memories that are sort of like buried under, important things. Like, make sure to watch out, because we got a lot of Indian drivers where I live, and they're fucking disgusting and terrible, and they're killers when it comes to the road. So, I've got to be attentive to that sort of stuff nowadays. But I've got those memories, from a long time ago, that when they come out, due to thoughtful comments like that, I do remember, I do appreciate, and I thank you. Realist of the real, yo. 10 plus 10 says, I wouldn't have banned Mendoza. Let him talk. My money is on Dave Schools Mendoza. People need to relax with the wrenching. I didn't see that he was. Let me see here. He hasn't been removed. I don't see. He hasn't been hidden on the channel, and he hasn't been put on timeout. So I don't believe that's happened. I just believe that, based on what I'm seeing, the message was deleted by Kratos. No, but yeah, 10 plus 10 raises a good point. You don't really. Here's the thing. Don't be too trigger happy in my chat. You've got the sniper rifles, okay? Like the whole area is covered, okay? The president will not get hit because you've got it all covered, and you just got to wait for the word from the eagle's nest. You got to wait for the word, because I can easily remove these people. I can time them out. I can have my fun with my prey. That's not an issue. But I do like to leave it to those with wrenches, because it's a point of satisfaction, as well as now you can eliminate somebody who is utterly worthless. But you gotta wait for Eagle's Nest to give the green light. Okay, and you can't be that quick to do that. And I will say, okay, it's open season. First person that knocks this person out gets, a shout out. And it happens. So just, hold your horses. Back to the chat. A lot of chat stuff here. What else? Trying to catch up here. Usually they're working at the Sing Hortons or driving Amazon vans or transport trucks, and that's when they're at their most dangerous. So please be careful, people. Dave works great playing with his prey. I'm devious for several reasons. But yeah, like, these people are nothing, and simply, fucking even Josh talked about it yesterday. These people, I was asking why are these people scared, and it's like they know that you're capable of speaking, and what you say is just very truthful, hits, beyond a lot of things. And they also know I have skills. That's another thing. Or at least some of them do. This Sorry, Josh. This Jesse 2 doesn't seem to understand, but he certainly seems quite retarded. All right, so this is the video that 10 plus 10 made about how much money was made in the last 30 days. And the title is, as you can see, 60.1K. So that'd be $60,100 in the last 30 days. Okay. So let's play that.
Added up any dono 1K or above that Joe received. I apologize for my chicken scratch writing and food stain in middle of paper, but fucking...
See, that's self awareness, where you have to address the food stains and the chicken scratch. But I'll rewind it so we can see that flow.
Apologize for my chicken scratch writing and food stain in middle of paper, but fucking Joe made 60.1K. And that's not even counting all the other donos or the tryhards lowball donos that Ghost gives him. That was just past 30 days, but if you fucking go back 2 months ago where Paxi was going crazy, God knows how much that is. I haven't crunched those numbers yet, so in conclusion, Joe shouldn't even be talking about donos for the rest of the year on his stream. He made enough already.
He literally made, I believe it's the average salary in America, more or less. I can find the actual, you know what, fuck it, I'll do it right now. Let's see. We're on Google, so everyone knows. Average American salary 2025, because we're not done through 2026, so they won't have that information. I was correct. I'm the most intelligent man in the community, okay? What is the exact number? $62,608. That's the median annual salary, for full-time wage and salary workers in the United States. Okay? We know this is actually above his pay grade and his skill level. We know that. Okay? He is a carny. So he's done sales before, so he knows how to talk and he knows how to convince people and basically befriend them to sell them shit that they don't need, or maybe they do need. But actual technical skills, hard skills that he might have acquired through, say, I don't know, post-secondary education. Additional, training, private colleges and such, community colleges. We can even go back to high school. Did you even bother to pay attention to shit? Oh, that's right. Did you drop out or you just fail? I don't know. We got the GED. You got the GED, so we know you got the GEDs. So that's separate from an actual high school diploma. So what's the excuse there? So he doesn't have transferable skills to actually be able to provide for a family in a manner that would be considered, I guess, normal. But he has the ability to bring that money in, and that's obviously through streaming and such. So that's not normal. Why? Because, normally people aren't streaming from home. There's a select few people. That's why it's not the norm. Shouldn't have to explain grammar, but people will try to equate this to morality because they're stupid. And again, I'm using words appropriately. Always disgusting when people just don't seem to understand that if I'm going to be concise, I'm going to speak appropriately. And if I'm going to have to give you a long-winded answer, then you're goddamn right gonna fucking get it. But that's what we got there. Fuck it, let's fucking show it. There you go. Biggity bam. There you go. 4,000. Oh, sorry, 62,000. Overall national average was approximately 64,000, but again, 4,500 over, a deviance of that. Again, $60,000. The guy made average American salary of $60,000 in a month. That's what it's called. 10 plus 10 is talking about. He's right that there should be no discussion about donations for a while. Because if you're able to bring that amount of money in, and again, we're taking Joe's word for it. Okay, we're taking Joe's word for it. Because again, that's what people like Jesse too would say. Well, the guy's not lying. Why would he? He's so great. Take his word for it. So we're taking his word for it. That's what he made. And this guy was bitching the other day. I think it was last month. But again, I think it was Ken that raised it on his show and played the clip where this guy was saying, "Oh, if I only get like, I can't remember if it was like $13,000 or $8,000. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was a substantial amount. It's like, it would change my life forever." And Ken was rightfully laughing at that and saying, like, are you fucking kidding me and stuff? Like, that's like, and in the long run, if you're looking at reality of to how much it costs to live, especially when you have kids and a wife and stuff like Ken does, as Joe does, then that's peanuts. That's nothing. So yeah, it was great that Ken called it out. But 10 is right. He really should shut the fuck up, because if you made that in 30 days, okay, 30 days, it's not a complete month for a 31-day month, okay, so consider that. And it's over a month if it's, February, whether it's a leap year or not, okay. I'm very smart. I know my calendars and such. Also shows my genius. But again, 30 days, $60,000.
Unless they fucking fake, I will let you decide, audience. Time to play the saxophone. I went back to the last third.
All right. Let's, I faded the, sorry, I didn't have it on video. My bad. I don't think I need to. What I do need to is, I'm really going, let me be a little, let's not be as uncouth as I've been in the past. But I'm going to go use the facilities. That means I got to go take a fucking long piss. So we'll leave you with this song. Can I do this in the amount? Can I do this in the amount of time? I got 47 seconds. Let's go take a piss, and hopefully by the time this song ends, I'm back.
Cold beer, 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 with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer. I love cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer, cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer, cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer. Ice cold beer, with that ice cold beer, ice cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, with an ice cold beer, with an ice cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold.
Yeah, obviously I didn't make it. Didn't make it in time. That's fine. Great song. But before we continue, let's see. Somebody messaged me. I don't know if they messaged me, but I got a message. Or somebody clipped me or tagged me. There we go, tagged. Why? Holy shit. Ken is fucking killing it on the hibachi. I'm gonna reveal it. Actually, no, I'm not. It's not my place. Well, actually, I don't know. This was posted in Ken's. I can't. Sorry, Ken. I've got to, Ken. This is Ken. Hopefully he talks about it tonight. So he got gifted a grill by his daughters. And I believe that's what the message said. But that's Ken right now. He's killing it. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Truly, truly blessed. That fucking thin motherfucker. Fucking non-fat guy. But there we go. So good on you, Ken. Happy for you. The title is Hibachi Ken. And yeah, I look forward to hearing the tales. Because, man, what man does not want to have something like that? Oh, looks so good. All right, back to business here. We're not done humiliating Jesse, too. And I still have to show you what this guy looks like. I showed that. I don't know why. There's that. Hold on. Don't know why I lost track of this. Okay, well, fuck it. I'm going to have to search it. Hold on. Come on. Fucking Discord. All right, fuck it. We're doing it live. I'm going to fucking find this shit. Let me see if 10, I don't know if 10 plus 10 made another one. Oh, actually, yeah. This one. Let's play this one.
Holy fuck! Look at those live numbers. He fucking killing Joe Cronin? Saxophone celebration time.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's pause, right? All right.
Holy.
Nope. Let's hold on, let's do this. Okay, so this is what is being referred to. 2.4 views on his most recent one, 2.4 thousand. But the ones in the last few weeks, 17,000 for his second video, and 7.7 thousand for his first video. So that does kill Joe's stuff. 10 plus 10 says he legit made almost $120,000 in the last 2 months, not counting the ghost low $250 donos or lower ones. That's hilarious. So that's okay. So now that's 3 times. 3 times. Because we got 60. Hold on. In the last 2 months. Oh, right. So no. So it's basically $60,000 per month. That's what we're seeing here. So if the last 30 days was 60 grand, and the month prior would be 60 grand, well, it'd be 120 total. 120 grand total. That's what we're being told is the last 2 months. So it's spread out basically. It appears to be that it's even approximately for each month. Last month and the last 30 days and the prior 30 days to that, because that's what we're going to have to consider a month. Just, it is basically. That's okay. Now it's twice the median salary of America. Okay, that's not including. That's 10 plus 10. That's not including these multiple other jobs that Joe apparently has. I don't know what he's, I remember he was doing Windows sales, but apparently some people were saying oh, he does Uber and stuff, but he's been saying, oh, well, with my other jobs and stuff, and this is my third job, my internet stuff is my third job, then it became his fourth job or something. So, he's got multiple jobs. So there's that. So he's making salaries, even if it's part-time, but he's making salaries with other stuff. And then on top of that, he's making double the median salary of an American in America. So, fucking tax lawyer would fucking love to dig their teeth deep into this one. Well, one that works for the government, obviously, for the IRS. But yeah. What do we got here? Kratos says, Joe needs to have his bank account investigated. Was I not just sort of insinuating that? Or at least the interests of those in authority. No joke, Bullseye live numbers destroying Cronin, says 10. Latino Heat in the chat, he says, well, I'm out. Off to audition a band for my song lyrics. Adios, Patron. Thank you for joining us. And enjoy Saturday night. We've got meow2x_007 says in the chat, just like JCS and his 13,000. 10 says, the Paxi ones are insane, calculating now. 10 continues, says, last 2 months, he made more than what Himmel gave him in a year. Wow. 10 continues, and he says, he should not be asking for a single dono. Just have fun and stream. Yes, in fact, he should make something where he says, okay, if you're going to donate, I'm not going to acknowledge it for the entire show. And it's going to be a non-dono show. If you donate, fine, that's great. We'll acknowledge you, but not today. It'll be on a special video. Maybe if I've got the time, I'll just review them. Thank you. The separate. That's actually kind of nice, making a separate video. Thank you to so-and-so for this amount. Thank you so-and-so for that amount or whatever. Or this message. This is what you have to say. But that'd be, that's nice. It's too nice for Joe. But yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, now I've lost my train of thought. Great job there. Great job. So yeah, we played that. What else? Bam says 120K in 2 months. What the hell? And he's still begging for more money. See, you'd think it would be that bad, but it's worse. It's worse. Because it's, oh, please give me money. I'm so sad. I'm so worthless. You know what? Maybe tomorrow I'll just hang myself. I'm going to kill myself. I'm so sad. I got a house. I've got a roof over my head. I've got a wife, and she's the mother of 3 kids who have brought me a lot of joy. I have a mother who lives. I'm in a safe place. You live in America, dude. You live in fucking America. You can say whatever the fuck you want. You can defend yourself with firearms. You have every product available at your fucking fingertips. I mean, you see these videos that are coming out, all the fucking Europeans going to America and and being amazed at what you can get. You go into fucking Walmart or even like they were saying, like, I can't believe that I go into a gas station, I can get fucking shirts and shit, like, you know, or like sandals or something. Like, you know, again, sometimes there's emergencies, your fucking flip-flops break, and like, you know, you got a fucking Circle K, and it's just like, oh, I've got fucking fish-shaped fucking flip-flops. Fuck it, it's summertime, let's fucking rock them. I've been thinking of getting them. I saw them at a local one. You know, they fucking look great. And there's lobster ones. I think I want the lobster ones. But regardless, it's just like you walk into any place, you can get whatever the fuck you want, any product, and it's incredible. Back to the chat here. I'm all over the place, but I'm here with a message. And that's why you, the people, are also here. Indeed. Kratos says, fries in the bag, Cronin. Take a break from begging for donos. Yes. Well, you're not the only one. Obviously, Ten's been saying that too. But many people have been saying that in the past. More importantly is that, look, more people saying than they don't. I'm talking about people of normal minds, not the fucking zombies that fucking suck Joe's dick and just agree with everything that he does and have no experience with dealing with him, you know, on a professional level like I or Ken have. Ken and I have authority when it comes to this. Ken and I have authority. JB certainly does too. But those that are around right now to the level that we worked with him, really, now to think of it, it's me and Ken. Like, I can't think of really anybody else that can say they worked with him to the level that we did and for the durations that we did. But, like, again, 16-time sailorweight champion, I think, you know, apart from Jesse, I guess I'm up there with being in this side of the pool for, you know, the longer of times. Not the longest, but the longer of times. I mean, shit, fucking Josh proved that yesterday. He's been around, you know. And again, it's muddy exactly when he came around, but it sounds like it was like the same time as I was. Maybe a little bit earlier, but like by what, a week, maybe days? But, you know, maybe 2 weeks, maybe a month. But like, it's so close because there was a couple of things he was mentioning that I don't remember, but then other stuff that was just like, absolutely, I can fucking word for word, I could tell you about that. So like, there's a small discrepancy there that we can go into in the future, figure it out. If that so betwixt the hearts of the people, yes. Regardless, let's go back to the chat here. Tan says, at the rate he's going, he's close to 720K after a year. Yeah. If I made that amount of money, I would never, like, well, my channel's not monetized, but if I was Joe, I'd demonetize my channel. Or I'd do something stupid like that where it's just like, nope, I'm really good. And I'm doing good. So, but man, it just, he also uses guilt and stuff. And that's the whole emo thing. It's just, oh my God. I never liked him back in the day. And I don't like them now. And I'm not keen on goths either, but they're not emo. They're not the emotional type. It's just like, go away with you, fucking person who has no idea about gothic life. Like, as in where that term comes from in history. Not just like, oh, death. Oh, let's paint our faces white and eyeliner and fucking black lipstick or fucking black, nail polish, netted, fucking armbands or, whatever, the sleeves. Yeah, like it's like fishnet sleeves. Fuck, like fingerless gloves, leather gloves, black. Like, come on, guys. It's not cool. I don't know what your fucking stupid obsession with death is. I kind of equate them to people that I don't know. Actually, let's not do that. Then I'd piss off a lot of people. Let's just say that emo or goth. It's just like you're not a vampire. Like fuck off. And you know what? I'm sure I'm gonna piss people off with those, but back to this. I need to find you a video of so I can show you what this decrepit, dysgenic, disgusting piece of fuck that is fucking Jesse too, so that you can judge for yourself. And his place looks so fucking unkempt. Sparrows, because it's hard for me to run the show and do other stuff, for me to scroll through the Discord to previous, because I remember things being posted. I don't remember when. I don't remember what the keyed words were around it. But Jesse 2 was definitely mentioned, and in those clips that were provided, the timestamped and all that. But if you can tell me either what episode he appears on camera, so I can show, again, his fucking filthy house and what he looks like, so people can know, because people know what I look like. But so people could put a face to the totally stupid shit that this guy's fucking said. And totally understand that basically this guy is the retard that he's exposed himself to be. Not exposed himself to be. And it's not just me who sees it. Okay? Okay. There we go. See? My mouth can't keep up with the superior intellect that is Devious Dave Rose, the most intelligent man in the community. And I wait for people to prove me wrong. But now, brace your eyes, children, or at least massage your eyes in preparation. I'm going to randomly pick monetize this as, yes, that's grammatically correct. Sorry, I got distracted with something, with one of Joe's thumbnails. It's got JD in there. But yeah, we're going to randomly pick monetize this until we find, and it's grammatically correct, we find this fucking ugly mug of his, and you guys can be tortured. Although, Casey's a hate watcher, and he's gotten some sort of immunity when it comes to watching this shit and enduring it. But, Casey's not the only hate watcher. But, oh God. I'm just hovering over the video the video timeline here and seeing what's being presented and dysgenic. Let's see what we got here. I don't know who this guy is. Is this remind me who this guy is, people? Oh, shout out. No, that's not a new person. Oh no, yes, I did see your name. These monitors are gonna be changed, or at least repositioned. I miscalculated when I moved my desk, rewired everything, and placed because again these are arms. You connect them to a surface on the desk, and then you can move the screen around and position them anywhere, and mostly rotate them and all that. But I don't know if I put them in the wrong spot, but they're positioned right now in the wrong spot. Mea culpa. But maybe people can tell me who this is. But shout out to Rouge and Chew in the chat. He says Kratos. He's making that my blowing Jesse and flashing Paxi. Glad to see there's a healthy conversation going on in the chat. I've got stories. Maybe I should save that for another day. I've got kind of X-rated stories, to be honest. but people contacted me. Females only, thankfully. But yeah, we'll save that for another show. It'll give me time to redact the names so that private messages won't reveal who sent those saucy, explicit messages towards me or to me. But yeah, let's see. You guys, can you ID this? APB out for random dude.
It's suppressed because of the Donald Trump and / Joe Biden hospital rumors.
Well, why
Joe,
are they both rumored?
It's all. First, it was the Donald Trump stuff everywhere, all social media, viral, and then like as I guess the White House came out and said that's not true, and then the Biden stuff started coming out from like right wing.
What the hell is going on?
We don't know what's true. Same hospital they're rumored to be at, but
what the fuck's going on here?
Hopefully, both is not true on both on the.
Is there an aurora in your kitchen? Aurora borealis. At this time of year, at this time of place, exclusively in your kitchen. Yes. Oh, can I see it? No. Steam hams. That's the Simpsons line. If you know, you know. But yes, look at Mr. Jowls here. Look at the jowls. I want to grab those and just, I don't know, just pull. It looks like fucking, remember what's his name? Stretch Armstrong, right? It looks like Stretch Armstrong material, right? Is to be stretched, but like this is unformed, right? But just want to just pull that shit and wrap it over his head like a fucking Looney Tunes cartoon. That'd be fucking hilarious. If somebody made somebody made AI of that, Dave Rose pulling the fucking the jowls over his head like a Looney Tunes cartoon, it would be worthy of going into the Louvre. But yeah, let's continue.
But did Trump fucking have a heart attack or something?
Yeah, but like, why would both of them be sick? Both of them at Walter Reed Hospital.
I don't know what I gotta go back to my notes here, or at least the notes attached to the. No, what am I saying? Sorry, I'm a little stoned actually. Clearly, I'm just trying to find the photo of this guy. That's why I got distracted, because this guy comes out with a mask. Okay. I thought it was somebody else, but okay. Are you going to play this shit?
Sparkle.
That's awesome.
I like that
one.
My name.
So who's this?
Dallas Wire.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Beautiful, because I only play with you.
Okay, so yeah, I think this is. No, hold on. This is not Jay Menace. I don't know. Somebody help me out. Z-Pain? Is that him? They don't all look the same, but like, I don't know who this is. Like, somebody help me out here.
Houston, beautiful.
Really, bro? Really? Seriously, you gotta use that?
Yeah.
You gotta use that, bro? Really?
First of all, why are you yelling inside? Why? These people are so fucking mentally retarded. It's just insane. And it's not a fucking dildo or a cock. You don't need to hold it that way in front of your mouth, dude. Okay? Because I'm trying to be empathetic to you. I can clearly see you're a fucking raging homosexual. And I can see that that's how you would, live your life of sin. But come on, you're also on camera, so maybe don't be so gay. And come on, don't yell inside. More importantly, it's just like maybe you want to yell inside, but don't fucking have the computer so sensitive to pick up your voice where it's fucking aggravating to people that are hearing it. But like, what are you doing? Look at this. And the camera view, like, what's going on?
Really? You're a fag.
You said I got to use that. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, bro. Let's just pretend like we don't know.
Yeah, no. You asked a valid question. Why is the white guy smacking his fucking lips and the black guy's not? And he's just like saying, okay, well, I can't believe you don't know. Why don't you fucking explain? Why did you just waste energy fucking saying that instead of just fucking explaining it?
Okay, no, explain to the crowd because they.
Nah. We.
That sounds incredibly mature, actually. Joe, you definitely have better co-hosts now. Fuck, man, like me with my fucking, smart shit, intellectualism, and ability to discuss just about any topic and having multiple skills. No, fuck that, man. That was terrible on your show. But this guy, magnifique, chef kiss. Because like this guy's clearly he's gonna kill it, man. This kid's gonna be a contender, and your show's gonna blow up and be massively successful because of this particular individual. Because he sounds so amazing, just wow, incredible. Let's continue.
We don't know.
You're not going to
explain. No, you just pretend we don't know. We just pretend that we don't know, bro.
I don't know.
We just pretend. Repetition is the sign of a weak mind. There are studies that prove this. Okay. But Dave Rose has brought this to the masses long ago. But it's a simple statement which plays true and can be verifiably proved through science and empirical evidence. Okay. Simple fact. I have no dictionary next to me. I'm just simply using my vocabulary. And although it is tiring to deal with retards, it's also so much fucking fun to verbally eviscerate them and to remind them how inferior they truly are. Let's continue.
We don't know.
Who is this dude? I don't even know who the black dude is. Like he's not causing a scene here. Strange. Well, he's not a black woman, so then obviously not going to cause the scene that they do. But that's another issue. But fuck, like this guy's chill, relaxed. He's trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, and you got this guy now doing fucking push-ups. I'm not getting it here. What's going on?
You just
First call.
Mustafa in the chat. Come on, brother.
First call.
I don't.
I am ending it. Put in Darth, like Darth Vader, _ Junebug, because I don't like that piece of shit.
Okay, what is that?
Hold on. Where did Junebug come out from? Don't know why you don't like Junebug, but there's a lot of. I remember back in the day there were people that didn't like Junebug simply because Junebug just was himself. That's the thing, though. He was also a little naive. Sorry, I put a nicotine pouch underneath my lip, but I can't necessarily blame Junebug for being naive because normally you wouldn't expect this level of depravity anywhere in life. But the internet has some dark corners, and very shallow ponds where scum and malaria seems to generate from. So basically, this guy doesn't like Junebug, and I saw it much in the past where. People don't like Junebug just because Junebug was Junebug. He was a nice guy. He didn't really want to start problems. He wanted to be cool with people. He was very generous with donations. Very generous, especially to Joe. I believe he donated to me in the past, but he was just very generous. And I remember seeing the donations that he would give Joe, and he was kind-hearted. He never really did anything, in my opinion. Like, I mean, look at what I've done. Okay. but I don't. Obviously, nobody's ever done what I've done. Well, there is that one person in Alberta who's done worse. Well, I don't think there's a few people who've done substantially worse than I have. But people like me to be the villain. Blah blah blah. Okay, fine. But like Junebug's innocent. And like he's been shut on a lot, and more importantly, he's been attacked to the point where he left the community for a while. And this seems to his genuineness feeds the envy and resentment and hate and randomly from individuals like this who have probably never interacted with Junebug. Hold on, that is Junebug? Really? That's Junebug? Well, there's egg on my face. I was defending Junebug against Junebug. So what happened to Junebug? What the fuck happened to Junebug? And you know what, Dave? I will not excuse you for being stoned right now. And the beer, and the beer. But like, I love my cold beer. I'm not going to excuse you, Dave. This is okay. So how about this? This is what the second L I've ever taken in the community. I'll take this L. It's not much of an L, really, to be quite honest. It is hilarious, Clearly, I fucked up there. But like, more importantly, it's just like this guy doesn't. Is this Junebug? Like, why is he shitting on Junebug? I don't understand what's going on. Like, did this guy like go to jail or something? He's got a bunch of tattoos now. I don't remember those back in the day, but like this guy, he's hard fucking OG Latino gangster now. Like, what's going on?
On stream.
And also, like, why is he so confrontational? He wasn't confrontational like that in the past. Like, my world is flipped. What's going on here? This is Junebug? You better not be playing with me, fucking. Let me go to my fucking Discord here and try to figure this out. Because I'm getting fucking messaged by all these people. That's Junebug. Dave, that is Junebug. The man doing the push-ups, he's pretending to be Patrick. Oh. Okay. So it's Patrick's that's been saying this about Junebug. Man, am I fucking thrown through a fucking loop. Holy fuck. I'll show this. I don't know who this person is. They friended me earlier today. I've seen their comments left on other videos. They refer to themselves as Ice Vex on Discord. Their name on Discord, their actual name on Discord is The Great One. Okay, so I've seen Great One 2 comments. So I'm assuming it's this person. But The Great One 26_76077. But they sent me this. And I think this is quite comical. So I will show it. Just adjust the screen. Skibbity bop. Doo-doo. But yes, I appreciate the the AI. I always do, and that's why I show them. I'll have to say that later. But yeah, I love the AI. It's a double-edged sword, and it's going to lead to Skynet. It's crazy. But in the meantime, it's fun to experience this shit. Personally, I'd take it all fucking down. I'd take the entire grid down like fucking Snake did in fucking Escape from L.A. But, while we still have electricity and humanity still lives, I'm happy. And I appreciate that. Thank you for the AI donation. Back to this. So, yeah, that was Bullfrog, apparently. Bullfrog. My bad. That was Junebug. These people with their fucking two names. Bullfrog, Junebug, Bullfrog. Hold on. Another message. Oh. So good. I'm getting videos of Ken cooking. Oh. Love it. Ken should play those. Ken should play those tonight. But I gave you a little bit. I gave you a still photo of what Ken is. Can you smell what the Ken is cooking? But you can't. But once you see these videos, oh, it looks so good. Thank you, Shannon, for sending those. So let's get back to this whole mystery here. So he's Junebug, not Bullfrog. Junebug is doing a Patrick impression, but he's confrontational. Doesn't seem like the Junebug of the past. His hair is totally different. He's got he's rocking the facial hair. Let me transition there. You can see what I'm saying. And he's certainly quite aggressive. Not the Junebug I remember. Let's continue.
I'm warming up right now as we speak.
Oh, there's the great one in the chat. It says, I'd like to join your Discord. I have no idea who the fuck you are. And only high-level sparrows get to the Discord. So you're going to have to tell me in private who you are. Send me a copy of your ID. You're going to need credit score, a guarantor, and 2 references. And send that information to me in triplicate. And in about 6 to 8 weeks, you may receive something in the mail. Let's continue.
Hey, brother.
That's wonderful. I don't need to warm up. I know football.
So do I.
No, you.
He knows real football. You know what I'm saying? He knows what you call the soccer. He knows the real football. You know what I'm saying? He Latino.
You don't Madden.
What did this turn into?
I know Madden and I know football, so I'm finna fuck you up on stream.
All right.
Yeah, because you're the Madden guy, right? No, you're the Madden guy, right?
It's a small community. It's a small community. It's a small community.
I'm still not. I don't know why are you holding the thing up like a cock? That doesn't make sense.
You're the Madden guy, right?
We can hear you perfectly fine. What's with the extra? It's not a mic. Is it a mic? I don't know.
The Madden guy.
It's a small community.
Junebug, you can call. Well, I don't know if you have me on Discord, but you can add me as a friend, and I'll let you in. I don't know this great 1-2 person, but I know you, so you can get in here, no props. It's a super secret server. Don't tell anyone.
It's a small community.
Tom Brady.
It's a small community.
Patrick, Tom Brady, right? You know him.
Cam.
Dude, I only play with Dallas. Wire.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Beautiful, because I only play with Houston. Beautiful.
Really, bro? Really? Seriously, you gotta use now? You got.
Holy shit, this guy, he's so changed. I can't recognize him. But yeah, he's not on there. So we're gonna keep going. What do you do, Joe? Are you gonna go through your entire video set and start? Because he's tried to do this in the past, where I fucked up. I pressed back on my multi-keyed or multi-buttoned mouse, and he had made the video membership only. What are you gonna do? Make all your videos membership only while I'm going through them, Joe? You're not gonna do that. So you're going to be reviewed, and most importantly, Jesse too is going to be reviewed. So again, this is for the people. This is for the people to see what this fucking disgusting mess of an individual is. I think that's it. I think that's him. Oh, hold on. We got yeah, there he is. There he is. So let's go earlier. That was a long time ago. Leah, a long time ago. I don't think she's been on the show for years, to be quite honest. One of my sparrows got to let me know if that's the truth, but I don't believe she's been on for quite some time. But I do remember Joe saying something about bringing her on, or donations to bring her on. I don't know. I have a life there, Jesse, too. I go out, and especially during the summer. This winter I've whined about this in the past, but the winter was way too long. I'm still suffering from it. Days are great, but early mornings and nights, we're still unseasonably low. We're in the we're looking at fucking maybe 9 to 11 degrees Celsius in the mornings. That's not June weather, guys. That's not middle of June weather. You're going to have to calculate for that for freedom units. I'm not going to do that for you. You have Yankees. But let's just say that's not warm, and it's certainly not what a June morning should be like, or a June night. Okay, because, man, so many memories of me, again, maybe coming home from who knows fucking what, rave or a fucking all-nighter or whatnot. But, basically, 3, 4 in the morning, maybe 5, fucking 20 Celsius or more. And it's just oh, it's so nice. There's no sun out, but there's a nice little wind, but it's warm. And this drunken walk home is fucking perfect. I'm sobering up a bit. So when I get home, I'm going to make myself a big meal. Maybe watch a movie or something. Oh, but yeah, weather's been kind of weird. Let's back to our regularly scheduled discussion. Hold on, before we continue, a lot of action in the chat. I appreciate every single one of you for showing up, including the hate watchers, because I love you, hate watchers. Amy in the chat, somebody else I don't know, says, again, I set my subscription to 5 minutes, so this could be anybody. She was on she was on the show a few weeks ago. Oh, look at that. So she's not AI, if you know what I'm saying. Let's continue. Also, that proves that she still lives in the same house. Some people are saying, she's probably moved out and he's living. No, she would never move. She'd kick him out, but she would continue to live in that house. It's a big house. It's a nice house. It's a very nice house, actually. Well, let's continue.
Long lost brother tipped $3. This show has more estrogen than The View. Please have someone on the panel explain the difference between nuclear fission and nuclear fusion.
I could, and Himmel could. I don't think anybody else could. Well, actually, Danny MT could. Danny MT could. But I can't think of anybody else who could. And I'm being honest, totally honest. It's not again, for me, it's not about ego. That's why I leave my shit up to be judged, for people to make up their own minds. But losers like Jesse too get mad when the information's out there to judge, and when they view it, they seem to side with me over the propaganda and lies that Joe puts out. So there's that. Let's continue.
I don't think they could do that. I don't think they could do that, Moss, brother.
Go ahead, Bullfrog. Go ahead, Bullfrog.
Bro, shut up. You're a fucking redeeming fucking robot.
You never even seen fission or fusion in your life, bro.
Bro, you're a fucking
Hell, he doesn't even know what that fucking means. Let's continue. Hello, computer.
Redeeming fucking robot. You're a fucking.
But he's seen friction on it.
Repetition, sound of the weak mind. Please continue, Bullfrog. Keep proving me correct.
Just tell me because he's a fat fuck.
You're repeating.
There we go. Okay, so there we go. That's Jesse too. Okay, this shapeless mass, this form here. Being told about Fahrenheit, and thank you, Aru. I'll have to check that out in a moment. Actually, fuck it. Let's do it now. He did the effort for me to look it up. Oh, that's Patrick. Okay, so I'm confused here. I'm confused. That's okay. Let's say that's 2 L's. How about that? It's still not that bad, but and really, come on, I won so many drama wars, okay, but still, the dysgenic people that he does have on is just fucking, that's bad. But I want to get to this quickly. Thank you again. Rue is fucking watching my stream, and he is so nice that he's actually willing to look up the weather in Fahrenheit, freedom units for America, what my weather is. And Yeah, 54 at night, like, evening time, not cool. That's not cool. The 50s, not cool. Yeah, that's not cool. 70, okay. 72, okay. Okay, that's somewhat okay. But, 80, I think I'm good with. But, yeah, I do appreciate that. I gotta piss. I broke the seal. So what I'm gonna do is maybe this time I can make it back in time. But we're playing cold beer again.
Cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer. With a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer. I love cold beer, cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer. Ice cold beer, with that ice cold beer, nice cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, with a nice cold beer, with a nice cold beer, cold beer, cold beer, cold.
I think this piss was longer than the last one. Okay, let's continue to elucidate myself because, again, apparently I was confused on on who's who. Still, dysgenic. I'm not wrong on that one. Okay, dysgenic, and sounds extremely homosexual. Look at the condition of his place. Just fucking. Look at the squalor. Oh, I'm not showing it. Look at the squalor. Hold on. I gotta move that image. Hold on. Skibbity bop. There we go. Hold on. Well, the chat doesn't really matter that much, but there we go. It's good enough. All right. I do love how Joe keeps that fucking QR code up all the time. And 10 has highlighted that he suspects that Z-Pain is another fake account that tries to spur people to donate. It certainly seems to fit that pattern. I do love the donations where Joe is dressed up like Superman, but not exactly, and he calls himself Z-Pain. I don't think I recently I showed them, but recently 10 made one video. I don't think, but I think I did show it. But Joe Cronin as Z-Pain joins the Justice League, and yeah, I did show that. That was hilarious. But yeah, Z-Pain is suspected to be Joe as well. And this whole idea also, 10 was saying, like, the whole Paxi thing was clearly it's an idea that was thought up between Joe and, it's probably YR's idea initially. He pushed it on to Joe. Joe agreed to it. But the fake donations, like, YR and then Joe and, that whole sort of thing. But, all right. So enlighten me as to which one is Patrick 2 once he shows up on video. Get Venmo, says 10 plus 10. No, I will not do that. I take PayPal. That's what I take. That's what Canada allows me to use. I don't even think that I can use Cash App, to be quite honest. I think that's solely American. Last time I checked, it was. But yeah, and I don't want the fucking whole, like, it's tied in through Google or something and fucking they take it. No, fuck their cut. I'm already taxed enough as it fucking is here up in Canada. So no. It's PayPal or nothing. or maybe, I don't know, is it Western Union or something? So that's a little bit of work there involved with that, but whatever. I'll take any donation, but it's going to have to be the manner that I put out. Anywho, so dysgenic. Also, my God, man, this guy, first of all, greasy looking, ugly motherfucker. Just shapeless form blob here. He's got the jowls going, but like so effeminate, so gay, and I still can't. I mean, I'm looking at that floor, dude. Like, ugh. Look at the corners. Like, do you clean your house? Disgusting. And think of how dirty that fucking couch spread is. Ugh. Oh man, these people. But yeah, let's continue here.
All you know. That's the only word.
That's all you know,
bro.
McDonald's.
Hold on. Is this Patrick? Is this one here with the pattern, the male pattern baldness? Is that Patrick? Is that Jesse too? Because we know Patrick is the one with the Irish flag behind him, and apparently he said things. I think it was Patrick that said things that were a little pedophilic. Certainly made people pay attention to what he was saying, and I think Eric as well. I think it's Eric who lives in the halfway house, I guess, for apparently crimes that need to keep him away from people. I don't know. It sounds very Keithish to me. Keith Barbarish. Weird. Also, there is a clip of him saying he fucks kids. So, there's that. I'm almost certain that's... I know I've gotten people confused, but there's there's Jesse too, there's Patrick, and then there's Eric, I believe. And I believe it's Eric that made those statements. Just because I thought fucking Mo was Larry and Shemp was Joe. That's a Three Stooges references, and I'm including two that aren't even the fucking regular Three Stooges. My knowledge. Most intelligent man in the community. But just because I've confused faces for names doesn't mean I haven't heard these clips and know how degenerate these people are. And plus, you got the Sparrows telling me, look how degenerate these people are. So there's that. Patrick's friend Casey? What? That with Kev says no. That's Patrick's friend Casey, I guess. Oh, Paxi and Don Stoney are YR Creations, says 10 plus 10.
He's seen friction on his tummy because he's a fat fuck.
You're McDonald's. That's all you know. That's the only word
That's all you know, McDonald's.
I've seen this guy fucking just be such a bitch and fucking talk over other people and just act so stupid. Don't know why Joe has him on there, but it's his loyal army of cocksuckers. So, all right, so that's not fucking Jesse too. So let's go back. Still waiting for Joe to private them all or membership them all. Someone help me out here. When was this guy on? Does that monetize this? Yeah, it is. Only 2 hours. What happened, Joe? That's kind of bad. 1.6 views, 1.6 thousand views, 93 ups, and 1 down. By the way, you can see these downs if you download plugin, essentially, for Chrome or any variant browsers. So yeah, so one person decided I'm going to give Joe a thumbs down. All right, let's see what we can find out here. Doesn't look like anyone's on this one. Well, maybe this is one of the ones I was told he ends early and just decides to fuck off because he's angry because We got no donations. There's another monetize this.
Monetize!
Yeah.
It's always.
I remember seeing this screenshot. So $50 to unlock Discord, and people have been talking about that for a while. But you got YR in the chat like, the Discord's fire. We just need people to donate to unlock it and stuff. And even when he's unlocked it, then he just fucking drops it. Bullfrog chugs, just stupid shit. The Wheel of Satan. Oh, you're so edgy, Joe. You're so edgy unless you've actually sold your soul to Satan. Well, I mean, you do have that flag above your head. So there's that. You know. But let's see if we can find an image of these dysgenic freaks. Skibbity bop doo doo. Where the fuck? Yeah, so there's Bullfrog. Huh, nothing there either. Jesse number two has never been on camera. I'm being told by the one and only Sith Negan. That's weird. I thought he was. Okay. Well, then I will cease my search. I do find it comical that you've got that dysgenic Patrick who's willing to be on shows and on camera specifically. I've been on camera, obviously. But this guy, Mr. Armchair Psychologist, he, won't appear on camera, but will certainly criticize other people, and seem to think that he actually knows more than those who've been around for a lot longer than he has. So I do find it comical, but let me spark up this joint, catch up with the chat. Don't think you'll find, Jesse, Dave, rare camera appearances. Well, if you can find it, let me know. But I do find it comical that I'm more than willing to show up on camera, and this guy won't. But he's more than open to criticize those who criticize Joe, but not see the irony in his actions. Now, let me just catch up with what I'm being told in Discord. It's good stuff. D-Burger. I did read that. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Discord lines are open. I'm going to jump into my Discord voice chat. General, if anyone wants to join in. We've been going on for close to 3 hours, actually. Not too shabby. Plus, I've covered mostly what I wanted to. What else? Well, Ken, the last I heard, he'll be going live. So I want to be ready for that. I know he was cooking earlier. I really do want to show those videos to you of him cooking. Let me just quickly check something here. Again, last I heard, Ken's going live, but things change. And plus, with this new grill that he's got, maybe he wants to keep experimenting. So let me just check this here. What is it? It's a Blackstone. This is what he was gifted with. Here, these are good. And I know that Ken likes grilling, so happy to see that. Dave's chemo treatments for his lung cancer. Don't say stupid shit like that. And again, you're a square. You don't smoke weed. You drink, what's that gay beer? Not Bud Light, Pabst. That's what you drink. Pabst fucking Blue Ribbon. That's what you drink. Fucking flaming homosexual. And you might think that June is Pride Month, but it's not. It's the month of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. And you as a Catholic should know that. You fucking raging, bald, homosexual, fat fuck. So, yeah, I love you, Casey. What else? You know what? I am going to show this. Fuck it. This is for you not starting on time. You're insomniac. Usually starts around 8 on Saturdays. Sometimes, recently, well, for quite some time it's been starting at 8, but it had started at 9 in the past. But again, if he's loving his grill life, then I can't hit on that. But I was still gonna show this. So that's beautiful. Here's the video. Look at that. Ooh. What's the next one? Oh, he's making some fucking fried rice. I think those were chicken wings. I don't know if there was obviously some meat, but
oh, the chicken too, right?
Yeah, chicken.
Oh my god!
Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. Happy for you, Kev, man. It's a beautiful grill. And that skillet. Oh, beautiful. Fucking beautiful. All right. I haven't even thought about dinner myself. What I'm gonna make. So, gonna have to think about that. Let's check the timer. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up at 3 hours. I mean, it's only about 6 minutes away or something. I got everything out, addressed the situation. I was confused on a couple of people and what they look like, but regardless, I, addressed what was directed to me and sort of brought the mirror, put it in front of of Jesse too, and sort of revealed the truth. So I look forward to whatever additional comments you leave on my videos there, Jesse, too. But you show yourself to be a retard. For all the reasons. I'm not going to relist them. But again, this stream, I think, highlighted it quite well. How much of a fucking sycophant you are for Joe. How much of a cultist you are. And Joe can do no wrong. And his former co-hosts, all 35 of them, they're the ones who are in the wrong. They're the bad people because Joe told you that. That was on, public, government-run TV. That's what the TV told you. That's these people are bad. Like me, Ken, ton of other people. Himmel, like they're all bad people. D. Welsh, bad people. So, yeah, just keep gobbling those nuts and keep proving yourself to really be nothing. Again, your message is just, your message was total projection. And it was evident, but obviously it needed to be broken down piece by piece for everything that you said. And then again, expose the audience to that and let them make up their own mind. But to me, it's clear as day. You're clearly just a fucking mark, and you either had an absent father, that is to say that one was there, but he's just absent in the sense like whatever, kid, I don't care for you, or one that just totally left your mother and you, and you had to live up with no strong male role model. Similar to Joe, which is why people like you gravitate to Joe. And it's hilarious because people will look up to Joe and defend him. In fact, I was supposed to read that. Okay, so somebody, one of my sparrows, wrote this up, and it was just so on point that I said I'm gonna have to read that because it was just so succinct and really drove the point home. So let's see here. Skibbity bop to do. A lot of action in my Discord, but where is that? Where did I say I was going to quote that? Oh yeah, there we go. Okay. So this is in regards to people like Jesse too, who will defend Joe no matter what. Okay, even on things that are indefensible. So this is what was said beautifully said, perfectly succinct. When people invest significant time, emotion, money, or loyalty into a person like Joe Cronin, cutting ties means admitting that all that past investment was for nothing. To avoid the pain of regret and the feeling of having, quote, wasted their time, the brain convinces itself to keep investing in the hope that things will eventually work out or be justified. This is the perfect example of a guy like Jesse too. That's a standing ovation. So well said. So well said. And that's like so many of these individuals that will continue to defend Joe even when he treats them poorly, when he neglects them, when he ignores them. And it's the proof's in the pudding. We've seen this for years, multiple times. Okay? It's there. It's there. It's evident. We have multiple witnesses. So, it can't be disputed. It cannot be disputed. And anybody trying to criticize me or anybody else for bringing this up immediately gets delegitimized in anything they say. Anything. Because they're trying to twist reality and gaslight you into something that isn't true. And personally for me, gaslighting is up there with pedophilia. Yes, I said it. It should result in immediate execution. Because that's a level of mental manipulation that should never be tolerated. Ever. Now, before we wrap up here, I got another AI sent by this Vex individual. But let's show it to you, the people. It's funny. So Bullfrog, height 5'1", weight 900 pounds. Favorite food, frozen food of every variety. Personality, extremely easy to rage bait. Short-tempered, loud, and stubborn. Primary habitat, his couch. Daily activity, watching Joe Cronin show streams on YouTube and yelling at the screen. Greatest fear, Dave Rose. Favorite person, his niece. Greatest achievement, successfully waking up from the couch. And his motto, one more frozen pizza won't hurt. So, thank you. Thank you for the AI images. But yeah, I had fun. And again, I have a life. I have other things to do. Today was a really good day. Very productive. And I had the time to slip in a nice little diner here. And I'm glad you guys joined me. I know we all shared multiple laughs. And I addressed what you, the people, have brought me and wished for me to address. Plus, it's fun to verbally eviscerate people who criticize with nothing. They come to the fight, they bring a knife to a nuke fight, and they obviously get obliterated, but it's fun to see the small people think they've got a chance. But yeah. On that note, we'll certainly see you next time. I don't know when. This weather's so good, and some festivals coming up, and concerts, and wrestling. There's gonna be some wrestling, some free wrestling coming up, independent wrestling. But I've checked that out in the past, and hopefully the stars align. I'll check it out fairly soon. But yeah, a lot of shit going on. I love to stream, and I certainly love to laugh at stupid people. That's one of my favorite pastimes. But 10, you can't be shitting on me when it's fucking so beautiful. And plus, when this last winter was a fucking killer, I gotta be out as much as I can. And don't be hating on me because the community's not dead, and just because I'm not fucking airing every day like I was during COVID means that I'm not servicing you the people. I do it, it's fun, but there's other fun stuff, especially in the summer. So don't fault me. I slipped two in. I slipped two in this week. Okay, Friday chill stream, and fucking today with a nice drama diner. Okay, and a nice long one. So you got to have some understanding, and I appreciate you encouraging other people to donate to me. But yeah, even with the the potential of donations, going out during the summer really does outweigh that. But again, I'm still here. I'm not. So many people are trying to take me down, and I'm still here. But I've never gotten a pizza sent to me, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gravy, baby. I'm gravy, and all these criticisms really just warm the cockles of my heart and give me content to fucking laugh at. That's, in the end, that's what it is. You don't want to be ridiculed and embarrassed on the internet. Maybe keep quiet. Then Dave Rose won't review you. There's nothing to review. But again, I do it for the people, and when the sparrows come and perch themselves on my windowsill, and they tweet sweet somethings into my ear, well, the duty of your drama emperor is clear. So on that note, I am Devious Dave Rose, and the sunk cost fallacy? What are you referring to here? This guy's trying to fucking debate logic. I'm trying to wrap up here now. You gotta reference things. Who are these people that just spout things and not say, well, in reference to what you were saying in this, you do know there's a slight delay with what I say and what's being transmitted, right? Again, low IQ. And you're going to come to me talk about logic, and you can't even figure out the basics of fucking streaming? People, this is the shit I have to deal with. And it's not even just offline. This is a joke. In real life, that's where it's frustrating. Like fucking that guy at work who, if he forces me to, and it looks like it is, I'm going to have to write, it's going to be probably 30 pages long. And I've got all the photos to back it up. But this guy's been fucking up his job big time. And he's white trash piece of shit. He really is. He's an NPC. But because he smiles and stuff, he can convince superiors that he's not incompetent. And I might need to report this guy, and the stuff I've got will probably get him fired. Yeah, so back to the chat. Not debating. You were talking, I guess, about people that invest in bad things. Oh, that from the quote. Sunk cost fallacy. I'm not sure that applies, but and I also don't know who you are. Jorel 341 table. Never seen you around, but appreciate you coming by. Okay. Sunk cost fallacy is a cognitive bias that makes people continue an endeavor because of the time, money, or effort they have already invested, even when cutting their losses would be more logical and beneficial choice. Okay, now I see what you're saying. So what you're saying is that that is the proper term for the quote that I read out. And yeah, yeah, he says, like, this definition, which is off YouTube, says cognitive bias. It's a dissonance. It's a cognitive dissonance, and it's an emotional one. You clearly see it, where these people, when confronted with the possibility that they were wrong in choosing their savior or whatever, their entertainer, that it elicits actual emotional responses from these people to the point where they actually get angry and potentially violent. We've certainly seen that with, like verbally. Like they get, well, obviously they get physically violent in their domicile or wherever it is that they're transmitting, and translate that verbally into the show. But they certainly are quite displeased and quite animated with that. So I appreciate that, giving us the exact name of the fallacy that was referenced through that quote. But yeah, now it's time to wrap up. I think we've gone over the 3 hours. You know, I always like to cut it. Yeah, we've gone over. It's about 3:10 or something. But whatever. It's been a good show. I've enjoyed myself. I got shit to do. Got to figure out what's going on for dinner. Last I heard, like I said, Ken's was supposed to go live with Insomniac. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe it's going to be late. You can always watch Joe. But yeah, either way, had a great night. You know what? I think I'm going to go have a cigar. I'm going to go treat myself to a cigar. And because I did a great show. And I always like to have a nice cigar and contemplate life. And it's beautiful outside. So it's just good. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect weather to have a nice cigar outside. And I'm going to go enjoy my life, and I want you to, even the haters, I want you to go out and enjoy your life as well. Or stay home and enjoy your life. Or hate yourself and watch Joe Cronin. Either way, may you have a great Saturday night. And I, your drama emperor, the devious one, Mr. Consistent, 16-time sail away champion, Devious Dave Rose, will see you next time.